season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays!
All right, this is a microphone test for Cheyenne back in our Stillwater studio, Hot 93.7 FM KSPI. I have the crowd mics muted because YouTube will take us down and Phil starts making stuff up. But we are live on YouTube, and hopefully we're coming loud and clear for Cheyenne. She says you sound great. Awesome. Cheyenne, just give me a call whenever you're ready for us, about 6:30. Thank you so much.
step on the receiver, and it's good. It's in. 5. Touchdown, Guthrie Bluejays. And the Guthrie Bluejays are state champions for the first time in school history, and they are celebrating on the field.
The following is a production of Guthrie Football, 4-time state champions.
Staley gets a snap. He's running with it left side. Touchdown, Blue Jays. Guy Staley and the Blue Jays regain the lead.
Next time that I talk to you, I will be talking to the greatest team in Guthrie High School history.
The Blue Jays are looking to add yet another gold ball made of Guthrie blue.
Ryan Dutton takes the snap, and there you have it. The 2011 Class 5A state champions are your very own Guthrie Blue Jays for the third time in school history, and they have dashed onto the field. Motion to the left side. They run to the left side with Alexander across the 5 to the 1. Touchdown! Ide Alexander. And for the fourth time in school history, the Guthrie Blue Jays are your Class 5A state champions, and strike up the band one final time.
One thing that will never be replaced is MTXE. Mental toughness, extra effort.
It's being determined to win in the face of all odds, all obstacles, and coming together as a unit to accomplish that.
Year after year, the Bluejay Offense is amongst the most prolific offenses in all of Class 5A.
Option reverse to Callens. Callens looking for throw. Wide open. Blaze Hastings, can they connect? He does! Touchdown, Blue Jays! Reverse pass, and the Blue Jays are on the board. Strike up the band!
It's that time again. It's time for Blue Jay football.
Hit hard. Landry Chapel gets every Blue Jay fan off their seat.
It's now.
Strike up the band!
On the Guthrie Radio Network.
Guthrie football. Open up minds. It's time to go.
Launch authorization received.
3, 2, 1.
Guthrie Football 2021 is brought to you by Interbank, strengthening our communities through community banking. Golden Chick, the original and still the best. South Point Baptist Church, welcome home. Exxon, we build better business owners. Terror Insure Group, insuring your world. John Vance Auto Group, where it's comfortable to buy a car. North Church Guthrie, you matter. Mercy Hospital, Logan County, your life is our life's work. And F&M Bank, a neighbor you can count on. Guthrie Bluejay Football is also brought to you by Guthrie Tag Agency, A-Team Overhead Door, Hayes Funeral Home, Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33, Bank First, Hayes Tree Services, Russell Family Power Washing, and Merritt Roberts Farm Bureau, Oklahoma.
Welcome to Guthrie Football. The following is a production of Guthrie Football, spanning across the Blue Jay Radio Network.
Throws it up for Dante Foster in a triple coverage. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me?
Now, let's go live to the stadium with the voice of the Blue Jays, Chris Evans, and tonight's Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show.
We open up beautiful Jelsma Stadium here in the heart of downtown Guthrie. Welcome to the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show as we get set for the Guthrie Bluejays hosting the Putnam City West Patriots here on 93.7 FM KSPI and streaming at GuthrieNewsPage.com. So glad to have you on this Friday night, week 1 of the high school football season. Got a great game ahead of you. Hopefully you buckle in and have a great night of high school football. Got a great team here in the booth tonight as always. We'll have Mason Russell and Kel Evans on our cameras. Braden Marie Russell on our scoreboard tonight. Aaron Ryburn producing it all to my left. Ronnie Phillips down on our sideline tonight, bringing in my partner in the last several years, Phil Nichols. I'm Chris Evans, and always great to have the first game inside Jelsma Stadium.
Yeah, it's a great atmosphere. We were talking about it earlier. I said, man, I'd love to play down here. Of course, didn't grow up in Guthrie, grew up out of state, but what a great atmosphere, fun. Got the tailgate going on outside. Everybody's here. The band's here. It's going to be a great night of high school football.
And bring in our third member of the crew tonight, Ronnie Phillips, outside in the sun. The air conditioner is working a little bit better this week here in the booth, but
it's a toasty 64 up there.
Yeah, we'll talk about the weather a little bit later on, but it's a little bit warm down there tonight, Ronnie.
Well, thankfully we're in the shade over here on the home side this week, so it's not too. Got a little bit of a breeze down here, which is good. first game back at the Rock of the season. Beautiful, beautiful night for football. A little bit of windy down here, but it is a beautiful night down here, downtown Guthrie, Oklahoma.
Absolutely, and Blue Jays, of course, coming off a victory last week in Shawnee. Looked great doing it, 33-0. Meanwhile, this is the opening game for Putnam City West, and we talked a little bit of it last year, how maybe Guthrie or teams, a lot of teams are playing for the first time this week. Not a lot, but several teams got their first action last week. So is there a big advantage there from week 0 to week 1?
I think there's got to be a little bit of an advantage. I mean, it's, you get those first game jitters out of the way. You learn a few things about kids. It's different being at the practice field and being under the bright lights on Friday night. So I think it's probably a little bit of an advantage for the Blue Jays. But bottom line, these kids are just all ready to play, and they're anxious to get started. The Putnam City West kids are.
This is the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show. Be sure to go visit our good friends Brian Storkel and all the crews there. They got, of course, the location just a few blocks from here,
yeah.
And they got the drive-through as well. Both locations in the middle of downtown Guthrie. And Interbank has been with us since day one back in 2002.
Well, and Brian and everybody locally does such a good job.
Tyler Calvert, former Blue Jay.
Former Blue Jay, running back. And so, no, they're great partners, help out with everything in the community. It's not just Blue Jay football. They're there for whatever's needed, and like so many other folks, we just appreciate them so very much, but encourage everybody to go down and say hi to Brian.
Absolutely. Interbank. We're going to take our opening time out here on the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show. The band is making their way onto the field. The Blue Jays are in the locker room getting last-minute instructions from Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe. We hope to hear from Coach Kelly Beebe before kicking off tonight's contest. We got coming up the starting lineups for the Blue Jays offensively and defensively. We'll have another weather report, official weather report for you, and a whole lot more here on the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show as the Blue Jays and Patriots get set to do battle here in week 1 of the high school football season. This is the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show.
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Blue Jays student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma, or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years. I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show continues inside Gelsma Stadium. Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you. And really, Phil, the Blue Jays last week, we mentioned just briefly moments ago, opening up last week in Shawnee, 33-0. Shawnee probably not where they will be toward the end of the season. Jalen Orange, a good player, but Guthrie really looked the part last week. We'll get Ronnie's thoughts after this as well, but really looked the part defensively and offensively.
40, just barely over 40 yards total offense for the evening, big-time stuff, and had a lot of points off conversion on turnovers, and just, if you're a defensive guy, it was a perfect night. Offense, like you said, of course, missing a couple weapons on offense, but we'll get to that here with our Mercy Health report here shortly, but still looked very, very good, especially for that week 1 game. You don't know what you're going to get.
Never know.
You just don't know. So I think there's a lot of reason for optimism in Blue Jay land this year.
Yeah, bring in Ronnie, and really last week, Ronnie, the defense set up the offense so several times with 3 interceptions.
Yeah, the defense was great last week. We had Chaputis just coming through the line all game long, disrupting the entire backfield. Conway, Orange, they had difficulty all night long. They kept going backwards and backwards, could never get their feet going. And credit to the defense, Blue Jays defense. Talked to offensive line Chad Sanders just before the game. He wasn't too happy with the offensive line last week, but he said they had a great week of practice week, and he's expecting big things out of the offensive line tonight against this Putnam City West team.
Coach is always
never happy.
Always got to find something. Always got to find something. Those darn coaches. Yeah. And we'll talk about the offensive line here in the next segment as we take a look at the starting lineups here in a little bit. But last week I thought Chris Chaputis, of course, he was our North Church Player of the Game, but he came on so strong a year ago. He's gotten bigger and stronger. A lot of Jays have gotten bigger and stronger, but he's just a dominant force. And it wasn't only last week's game. It wasn't last season, but during the scrimmage this year against Bishop Kelly and Lawton, two pretty good programs over there. Chaputis is off to a great start.
Well, Chris has an opportunity to be a special player for the Blue Jays. I mean, he's big, he's long, he's got this long wingspan. He's got a lot of nasty in him too when he gets there. I mean, very, very physical kid. So he's going to be a key factor in every ball game for the Blue Jays this year, and will really set the tone for that whole defense between him and senior Spade Poole.
And the Blue Jays are very talented on the defensive front, and they're good almost every single year on that defensive front. But this year they have some depth. They're able to bring in 2 or 3 guys off the bench and just fill in the next spot on that defensive line.
Yeah, and that's something that we haven't had in years past, recent years past, and so it allows the coaches to do so many different things. Keep people fresh, keep people coming in and out, get them some breaks along the way. So when you get in there in the championship time in that fourth quarter, you've got some fresh bodies out on the field.
And then you brag on the defensive line, and if you happen to get past them, oh, by the way, there's Jacob Varnell and Spade Poole.
Yeah, the Varnell kid that came in. Of course, we talk about Spade. We were watching before the game. I said, Spade's the leader on the team. He goes, oh, yeah. And then you look down and you see Spade running the team down in pre-games. And, I mean, he's a 3-year starter, got a big-time motor on him, and is a very intense young man, which we love. And then the young man that the young man that transferred, I just lost his name.
Jacob Varnell.
Jacob Varnell came in from Edmond Memorial. I was told by a dear friend of mine who's very close to that program. He said Jacob was our best defensive player last year at Memorial. And so very lucky to have him be part of the Blue Jay program, and he looks the part.
He does.
Time.
And Ronnie, I thought it was pretty cool. Jacob Varnell, of course, played at Edmond Memorial last year. The family moved here. He's got a younger brother as well. Varnell, a good player for the Bulldogs last year, but never won a game and had a big part of the game last week and got the win as a high school senior player. That had to be special for him.
Oh, no doubt. Your first win, especially with the Guthrie Bluejays, it's an incredible thing to happen.
Absolutely, and you follow that Bulldog program as well, and they'll get things going, but just moving down here, Guthrie practices a little bit different.
Little different.
Yeah, a little bit different.
And the atmosphere.
And he likes that. He
does, and the atmosphere is different.
Yeah.
I mean, there's it's a big time change, no doubt about it. And like you said, the greatest thing about that is that he was able to experience what it feels like to win a varsity football game on Friday night, first week here.
He wears jersey number 16. Big things coming from him this season. Take another time out here on the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show. When we come back, we'll look at the offensive and defensive starters for the Blue Jays. We'll have the national anthem, hopefully, by the Guthrie High School Marching Band. They're practicing over to our right. We'll have the Mercy Health Report. We'll also have a look at our weather. All coming up here on the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show.
Have you heard the big news here in Guthrie? You know the Guthrie Tagging Agency is your local source for all your vehicles, boats, ATVs, trailers, titles, registrations, and of course driver's license renewals and replacements. But now, the Guthrie Tagging Agency helps with driver's road test. That's right, take your road test right here in Guthrie. No more trips to Edmond or Stillwater or Enid. Call and schedule your appointment at 282-3873. Guthrie Tagging Agency, open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 and on Saturdays from 9 to noon. At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays!
Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show continues inside Jelsma Stadium, a little over 15 minutes away from kicking off the home portion of the 2021 season. As the Guthrie Blue Jays still in the locker room, Putnam City West, who arrived at 5:55, a little hour 5 before the contest. But, hey, the PC West Band is here, so hopefully we'll have a great atmosphere, both bands here tonight. That always adds to the festivities and one of the best places to watch high school football here in the nation.
Yeah, and of course we got to talk about Rob Blackburn. He does a wonderful job with the Blue Jay Band and been here for a long time now. I feel old when I see Rob, because I remember Rob's first year here, and I had babies that were in junior high, and now my baby's 27. So it's been a couple minutes, but no, it's just a great atmosphere. And you do like seeing, I mean, honestly, already I see more people on the sideline than I think some people thought might get here on the opposite side. So it's good to see. Absolutely.
Guthrie really supports their high school football program, as many do across the state of Oklahoma. The flip side of that right now, Putnam City West kind of going through a transition type deal right now, Phil. They enter tonight's ball game on a 24-game losing streak, which is the largest streak in 6A football, whether it be 6A1 or 6A2. And, it's one of those tough deals for Coach Maynard, who's very positive. They have slogans, and it's just one of those deals you have to keep building. And, they're going to be facing a lot of tough tasks this season. Yeah, and I tell you what, everybody that's here or listening, I mean, there's a part of you has to pull for these kids from Putnam City West. I mean, that's a lot to ask. You have a 24-game losing streak, and you're out there sweating through conditioning and sweating through summer, 2-a-days, and just the whole thing. I mean, it's tough. It's tough. Football's tough anyway, but it's really tough when you're facing that kind of uphill battle. Now, they don't have very many players, and there are some good-looking athletes. And, Ronnie, there's one pretty darn good athlete for the PC West Patriots.
Yeah, if you're going to be on the Guthrie News page, that'd be a good thing to do so you can watch number 13 for Putnam City West. Corey Gordman, he's a Baylor commit. Talked to assistant coach Terry Bennett Jr. Tonight before the game. Expect a lot of double teams from the Blue Jays tonight. He's down on the field, and he made a couple pretty good one-handed catch. He's going to be the best player on the field probably tonight. So keep your eye on for number 13 for PC West.
Absolutely. Corey Gordon listed 6'3", 182 pounds, wide receiver, defensive back. And so Blue Jays will have something to definitely work on in the secondary. He'll definitely have the height advantage back there. Oh, yeah, no doubt. We'll get to the health report here in a little bit, but Guthrie missing Jalen Shelf as well. Yeah. And so the secondary will be tested with him, because if you just throw it up into his area, his odds are pretty good. His odds are good. Now, Blue Jays, let's not forget about number 2, Deandre Jones back there. I mean, he's a special player in his own right. He may not be a Baylor commit, but he's going to have opportunities to play when he's done at Guthrie, and an outstanding player. But, one thing Kelly Beebe-led football teams always done, it was this way when he was the D coordinator. It's still this way now as head coach. He can game plan the daylights out of a defensive side of the ball. And so they'll be ready. They'll have some things built in for that, and they'll be ready for him. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and take a look at the starting defense for the Blue Jays here tonight, Phil. And we talked a lot about that defensive front, Shaputis, Nico Pena, Gavin Sealanders. There's going to be some more guys rotating in there. But Landon Herzl and Jackson Walters, they learned on the job a year ago as sophomores. So there's that front five we bragged about. Yeah, and Jackson is one of my favorite players. Just his intensity and the way he plays the game, and he loves the game so much. It's obvious just watching him go out on the field how much he enjoys being out there, and just a great kid to watch. Of course, you talked about the Shaputis, about Chris. He's the special one on the defensive side of the ball, in my opinion. I mean, very, very special. Of course, we talked about Deandre. We've talked a little bit about Spade Poole. We've talked about Jacob Varnell. Don't forget Cole Whitfield. Earlier today, I said, Cole's a senior? I mean, it went quick. Yeah. It went quick with Cole, but great player. Zach Henry's a young guy, junior, that we saw a little bit of last year. Yep. And, he's a physical kid. He falls in that same category. Somebody loves the game, loves to be out there, loves to play, loves him some contact, and is really developing along as an athlete overall. So, defensively, Blue Jays are in good shape. Absolutely. Defensive line, Landon Herzl, Gavin Sealanders, Chris Shaputis, Nico Pena, and Jackson Walters. Linebacker, Spade Poole, Jacob Varnell. The secondary, DeAndre Jones, Cole Whitfield, Zach Henry, and Braden Cheney. Take a quick look at the Guthrie offense. It was Isaiah Hammonds last week with a great week. And, of course, you got to start with the offensive line. Every single one of those, it's great right now. They're all seniors. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, next year might be a different deal, but 5 seniors up front, and you got Chase Stoles, who was a linebacker last year. He's a tough lineman now.
Oh, yeah.
You got Hayden Simpson, a state placer, an All-American wrestler for the Guthrie Bluejays. Yeah. So it all starts up front for the big guys.
Well, you got big Blake Swartz also that's going to anchor everything. The biggest of all the kids down there, and my personal favorite because I've known him since he was a baby. Joe Matthews, getting Joe out there. Joe's a kid that's been a program kid. He's worked hard, worked hard, put his time in, done the right things. Now here's senior campaign. He's out there playing on Friday nights. And then Sam Wilhelm, a great player himself. But the offense is going to go as Isaiah goes, right? Yeah. I mean, that's the guy that's going to run the deal. Of course, the big uglies aren't blocking up front. It makes Isaiah's job a whole lot harder. So, and then, of course, we saw last year as a freshman, saw a little bit last week. Hayden Calvert, the ability to stretch the field and go make passes and set Isaiah up is a big-time deal. Deandre's coming over right now playing wide receiver, best athlete out there. Ty Eaton is really came along. This is a personal thing. Seeing number 3 fits better than 32 last year. It always freaked me out a little bit seeing 32.
The senior a year ago graduated, so the number became available.
Yeah.
So, of course.
3's very popular.
Carson Wilder, he's not a lineman, but he's a halfback. He's in there to block, lead the way for Isaiah.
And has very good hands.
Yeah.
I mean, if you do need him to catch the ball, he's more than capable, hardworking kid. Of course, a catcher for the Blue Jay baseball team, good all-around athlete. So, you're not, you don't want to sleep on Carson Wilder, no doubt.
Of course, the Blue Jays led by sophomore quarterback Hayden Calvert. We'll talk about him a little bit more throughout the night. But we're going to go ahead and take a timeout now so we can make sure we get the national anthem here with the Guthrie High School Marching Band. Timeout. This is the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show.
Hello, Blue Jay family. I'm Pastor Hetty. I want to invite you to North Church Guthrie, where you can expect fun, Bible-centered kids and student ministries, life-giving groups, engaging worship, and powerful messages. I would love to see you and your family at North Church Guthrie this Sunday at 9:30 or 11 a.m., where our vision is to love God, love people, and follow Jesus. And remember, God loves you, and go win.
You can buy a pre-owned car, truck, SUV, or van anywhere. But why would you buy one without a guarantee? At John Vance Auto Group, our pre-owned vehicles come with our lifetime engine, transmission, and other powertrain components guarantee at no charge. Now that's peace of mind. We offer some of the lowest interest rates, too.
Everything you've heard about John Vance Auto Group, it's all true.
John Vance Auto Group.
Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show continues from Jelsma Stadium. Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you. Cheyenne back in our Stillwater studio. Cheyenne's first season with us, and off to a great start with her. Glad to have her on the broadcast.
Absolutely.
And appreciate everything she does for us on Sunday and Wednesday nights as the Guthrie High School Marching Band have made their way onto the field. Coming up here in a matter of moments, we'll have tonight's national anthem. The Blue Jay captains making their way out of the locker room, coming here toward midfield. This is the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show. Appreciate Interbank, member FDIC, and 2 great downtown locations. They'll take all of your personal, your commercial, anything you need a loan to get things started with your business, or you need some equipment, or you need a new house. They can take care of all that good stuff. And with that, I think we're set for tonight's national anthem. Nicely done there by the Guthrie High School Marching Band. You were bragging on them earlier, and they live up to it once again. Always great to hear the GHS Marching Band.
Yeah, they always look so professional, and they just take care of their business, and it all begins with the staff. They do a great job, and we appreciate them very much.
Blue Jay captains making their way toward midfield, still waiting for PC West and their captains to come out. Looks like a pretty good crowd starting to file in here as the Blue Jay Marching Band strikes up the fight song for the first time here tonight. Hopefully one of many tonight.
Yeah, I hope we hear that a bunch tonight. And it's this time of year just hits different, right?
Yeah.
It's just a special time of the year. Of course, I like it when it's maybe a little closer to 65 and a little chillier, but this is places, stadiums filled all across the country, and after last year, there's still some unknown, obviously, right now, but not anything like last year. I mean, there was so many things last year that people were dealing with for the first time, and so it's kind of nice to see some things get back to normal.
Yeah, last year, Guthrie even picking up a game last year and played 2 playoff games. Only played 9 games a year ago. PC West only able to get 7 games in last year. So hopefully everything will play out fine. And, of course, we were able to have the state championships a year ago at the University of Central Oklahoma in all the classes. So I think America is starting. Got to live a little bit different, obviously, but I think you live it. If people want to be here, they're going to be here. If you can't, that's why we travel, so you can be careful no matter. So it's there for you however you want to take it in.
However you want to take it in, you can always join us. Obviously, we love that, but it's I think we are approaching things in a more sensible way.
Band has now dispersed as we get set for the captains. There you see a good look on our video stream. Chris Chaputis, big 45, 69. Big 69, Chase Doles. Number 2, Deandre Jones. And number 21, Spade Poole. Spade even walks to midfield with a purpose.
Well, he just looks like he's going to punch somebody, which I like. Well, I appreciate that.
Well, let's go downstairs with referee Rick Smith.
Guys, my name's Rick Smith. This is real simple. You take care of your team, and you take care of your team. Good sportsmanship. That's all we ask, okay? All right. Heads, tails, you're going to call it. Then I'll flip it. What do you got? Tails. Tail.
PC West calls tails.
It is heads. You won the toss. You won the first. Blue is the first. You're going to take the ball. Where do you want to Which way do you want to kick? Towards the well. You want to? I don't know. You tell me. All right, so you over here.
There's Phil's boy, Spade.
He literally just licked his finger and held it up in the air before he answered that question. I love it.
So the Blue Jays win the toss, and well, there you go. All right, with that, let's take our final break here on the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show. When we come back, it's kickoff between the Blue Jays and Patriots. This has been the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show.
When garage door problems occur, don't call a kind of service company or maybe a repair guy. Call Paul Creed at A-Team Overhead Door. Paul owns and operates his company and has over 15 years of experience in residential and commercial overhead door service. Paul provides all garage door services from repairs to installations. With free estimates, Paul will work with you to decide the best possible solution for your garage door or opener problems. Call A-Team Overhead Door today, 405-642-7065.
Do you want to go from this to this? Are you tired of your pool looking like a swamp thing? Are you ready for the country club look right in your own backyard? If so, you have come to the right place. Russell Family Pools is one of the stop shop for all your pool needs. Openings, closing, weekly, monthly cleanings, pool equipment, maintenance. We do it all. We also offer power washing for all of your decks and concrete surroundings. Come be part of the family. Call Doug at any time, 405-323-3655.
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Bluejay student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Welcome back, Gelsma Stadium, Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show. Go downstairs real quick. Ronnie Phillips with head coach Kelly Beebe.
Hey, Coach, the first time to come out on the Rock tonight, what did you tell your players before you came out?
Football.
Great. I love it. Let's go get them, Coach.
Coach Kelly Beebe, play football.
Yeah.
Blue Jays.
That's shocking.
Time now, take a look at our weather report here tonight. Blue Jays and Patriots getting ready to kick off here in 93-degree weather. Winds out of the south at 13 miles an hour, gusting at 19 miles per hour. The heat advisory ended right now. We were in a heat advisory all day long. It ended at 7 o'clock. We are good to go now. It's going to be nice. Yeah, 7 o'clock.
Did you end it, or is that official?
It's official.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I got with meteorologists today, and they said not 6:59, not 7:01,
I got you.
7 o'clock Central Time.
I got you.
Blue Jays all decked out in the traditional-looking uniforms, Phil. Got the silver pants, the blue jersey tops with white numbers. Of course, this silver helmet with the G logo there and the blue face mask. Let's real quickly get to our keys to victory, Phil. And Putnam City West, offensively, got to establish that running game.
Yeah, they got to establish a running game so they can, they got to, the more they establish a running game, the more they can keep us off the field.
Stop Isaiah.
Yeah, there's no doubt. They got to shut down number 30 if they're going to have any chance tonight.
And for Guthrie, establish that running game with Isaiah like they did last week.
Yeah, go Isaiah, go, right? I mean, so that's what we need, just the opposite.
And if offensive line can control the line of scrimmage, then he can go.
It's going to be a long night.
Those are your keys to victory. Blue Jays will be kicking off right to left on your radio dial. Hot 93.7 FM KSPI. A great weekend of football here on the station. We'll talk about those Oklahoma State Cowboys open up their season tomorrow against Missouri State inside Boone-Pickens Stadium. But before that, it's Friday Night Lights inside Jelsma Stadium. Hope you've enjoyed the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show as we await the kickoff here. Kickoff duties this season. Ezok, 5'11". He's he's a senior this year, and the sky kicks were working last week. And when the Guthrie got the lead where they can show off the leg, he did that.
Yeah, no, he's really came along. Remember the first night he ever put on a helmet, came down here and made all of his extra points. And did he make a field goal that first night?
I think he did.
It was a real coming out party, but he's grown a lot as a kicker and will handle the duties very well.
Putnam City West Patriots. I'll call them PC West for sure, if you don't mind tonight.
That's
white
good.
pants, white jersey tops with the baby blue numbers with a smidge of yellow in them.
Smidge.
They got the white helmets on tonight as well. So pretty easy to see both teams tonight.
Yep.
Guthrie in the royal blue, PC West in the all-white uniforms. For our radio audience out there. Again, Hot 93.7 FM KSPI. If you don't want to see the video of this portion, you can go to GuthrieNewsPage.com, click the main story there, or you can go to our YouTube page, and the video is there as well. And that will be there all season long, whether it's here in beautiful Jelsma or in Guyman, Oklahoma here in a few weeks. We will be there with the Blue Jays.
We flying out tonight this year?
We have this discussion every single year, and
I like my pilots full time.
Yeah, you always make fun because we were going to fly out there, but
we were.
And
what happened that day?
Yeah, a plane had to make emergency landing.
That's right.
Did a great job.
Well, okay.
But we were literally, I was bummed because I was wanting to ride up there and ride back, but literally we were leaving and the plane was on the back of the record truck.
On the record truck, and that's when I told you for the first time ever, I like my pilots like I like my surgeons, full time.
Full time. A little bit delayed here, so the Blue Jays are going to come over here and talk with Tyler Young. Gives a few seconds here before kicking this one off. And we talked about those keys to victory and Isaiah Hammonds. And you know what? Guthrie really hasn't had the need to, but Jacob Varnell can run the football.
Oh, yeah.
Jackson Walters. We saw the interception and how it took the sixth Wolf to bring him down, and he trucked over Jalen Orange last week. And so,
tough kid. Yeah, and Isaiah, I mean, Isaiah, we talked about Chris on the defense side. Isaiah's got an opportunity to be special. I mean, the way he sets up his runs, he's very patient. He'll lay back. Watch him. He will lay back. He will let his blocks develop, pays attention, then hits the hole. I mean, he's not this kid. A lot of times, really good running backs. There's really good running backs that play the opposite of that, where they just go, right?
Right.
Isaiah's a very patient young man. He's going to find a hole, and he's going to take advantage of that. So keep an eye on number 30. He's a special player.
Real quickly, we haven't really touched on it. We will throughout the broadcast. But Hayden Calvert, sophomore quarterback, saw some time a year ago when it really mattered in the playoffs.
Yeah. Hayden, he was calm. That's the first night we saw him. I looked at you and I said, "Well, it ain't too big for him."
Yeah.
I mean, because it was like he was in the backyard playing pitch and catch with his pops, right? So He's definitely got it between the ears, can really spin the ball, has real control down on the field. Outstanding young player.
We're set for football. Blue Jays the kick right to left. Glad to have you on board. Hot 93.7 FM KSPI. Izak approaches and we're underway. This one's a deep kick inside the 5 and over the goal line into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. It'll be first down and 10 for PC West. The Patriots out of Oklahoma City High School. They're going to have a few weapons on offense. Of course, we mentioned earlier, number 13, Corey Gordon at the wide receiver spot. But Elijah James, the quarterback, 6'2", 170-pound senior.
Yeah, he's the real deal. I mean, these great athletes, and that's one thing definitely, like you said, they're going to have some good athletes. It's about numbers really for them right now, and believing they can. I mean, that's a big part of it. You got to believe you can. But number 13, if you're a Baylor commit, you can play a little football, so keep an eye on him.
Patriots will line up with 3 receivers to the bottom of the formation, 1 receiver to the top. Running back on the right side of the quarterback, James. They'll go to the running game with the freshman, DeJuan Knight. Try the outside on the far side. Tackled out of bounds for about a 2-yard pickup out to the 22-yard line. Second down play. Cole Whitfield and company in on the tackle.
That young man's got a little speed to the edge there. I mean, we had Blue Jays in the backfield, and he just turned on the boosters and went at it. So he's got some speed. He can get the edge.
Officially 2 yards. Second down and 8. 9 seconds gone by. So we're at 94 right now. We maybe get down to 86. Chance of rain tomorrow, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I got plans tomorrow, so it always rains.
There you go. Second down and 8 for the Patriots. Little run game here with the quarterback, and not a good idea as the Blue Jays sniffed that one out quickly. Spade Pool. We call his name out for the first time, but not the last time.
No, big Spade. He's a stud. He comes up, fills the hole. Of course, who's there with him? Number 16, the transfer we talked about, Jacob Varnell, right there to help him clean it up. Great job by the Jays.
And that's the other part. We talk about defensive linemen, getting tackles, getting the backfield, but open up those gaps for those linebackers.
Well, you got to let them go do what they're supposed to do, right?
Right.
I mean, if the D linemen are doing what they're doing, your linebackers don't have people up in their grill. They're able to move, run, go make plays.
Lost back to the original line of scrimmage, so it's third down and 10 from the 20-yard line. PC West moving left to right on the radio dial. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 receiver to the near side. Running back now on the left side of the quarterback, James, and we have whistles and flags before this one. It's going to be a delay of game on the Patriots, so that will back them up on the first penalty of the night.
We talked a little about this, their first ball game, so you go see some things like that, just they get in the rhythm, try to figure some things out. I guarantee you they have several new starters down there, so a lot of moving parts.
So the Patriots now third down and 15, same formation as the play before with 3 receivers to the top of the formation, 1 to the near side. James, who's he going to look for? Well, he's going to have to run for his life as he's being forced out of the pocket. And now Spade Pool will clean up and loses the football in the end zone. It's picked up by the Blue Jays. Touchdown defense. And the Blue Jays are on the board here early in quarter number 1. Strike up the band.
Sophomore Nico Pena picked it up, a loose ball in the end zone. Said, hey, looky here, I got me a touchdown. Great job by Spade. Comes up, knocks the ball loose. Heads up play by Nico. He gets in there, sees it, makes sure he picks it up. I'd like to have seen him fall on it, but it worked out great.
You talk about being at the right place at the right time.
Absolutely.
Was Nico Pena. Spade Pool really opened it up there.
Yeah, but you put yourself in that situation. Nico pursuing, doing his job, and was there when the teammates need him. So great job.
Izak on for the PAT. A minute 10 in the ball game. Guthrie has a 6-0 lead. Izak trying to put this one on to Harrison Avenue for the first time this year. It's a good snap. It's a good hold. The kick is up. It's good. On to Harrison Avenue, and the Blue Jays have an early 7-0 lead. 10:50 to play in quarter number 1. You're listening and watching Guthrie Bluejay football presented by F&M Bank.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma Streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Well, that was a quick way to get on the board.
That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Offense is over here chomping at the bit. Wait a second. That's our job.
Absolutely. So. Time now to take a look at our John Vance Motor scoring summary. Well, it's pretty good. Spade Poole pinned his ears back on 3rd down and 15. Caused the fumble. Nico Pena, right place at the right time for a 1-yard touchdown scoop, I guess you will. That is the John Vance Motor scoring summary with now 10 minutes and 50 seconds playing quarter number 1. Guthrie leads 7-0. Ezok's kick. Foot in the end zone. I thought maybe the ball didn't go. Here's the return, 10 out to the 20, and Varnell will have the tackle in around the 20-yard line on the return. Was number 13, Corey Gordon. That's the young man headed to Baylor University. And if you're watching the contest, he's going to be easy to find because he's in the bright orange shoes.
Yeah, it does. He's dressed to impress there. Big, good-looking athlete, 6'3", 180 roughly, right? 185. So, see if the Jays can get another stop here. Defenses look good. I mean, they've looked good at the beginning of this game. Obviously, looked great all last week. So, very excited about the Blue Jay defense.
Two-back set this time, probably a little bit more protection there for the quarterback. A little misdirection and I don't know. It wasn't going the right way from the snap for PC West, and Chris Shaputa goes, you know what? I'm here to. I'll take advantage of this.
Look how long his arm. I mean, if he gets within 3 feet of you, there's a good chance he's going to grab you. I mean, he gets such good penetration off the snap and really has a great motor on him and really goes out and makes
He really does. I mean, he did that over and over and over last week in Shawnee. It's going to keep on going.
Yeah.
Even against the good teams.
Oh, no. There's no doubt about it. He's a legitimate player.
Loss of 6 on the play, back to the 14-yard line. 2nd down and 16 for the Patriots. 4-receiver set, looking to throw against Shaputa. We got to record that one. And pass down the middle of the field is incomplete.
Sorry, Greg.
As pass is incomplete. Good coverage there by Braden Cheney. And the PC West would-be blocker did not benefit from Chris Shaputis there.
I know, look at this replay. Watch what Chris does to this poor blocker. Boom. And like we said, get used to that.
Yeah.
I mean, get used to that. That's just the kind of player he is. So he's a special young man.
Incomplete pass brings up a 3rd down and 16 play for the Patriots. They're still in their huddle. The ball's at their own 14-yard line. Patriots offensive line to the football now. 7 seconds on the play clock. They've already had 1 delay of game. Down to 4 seconds. 4-receiver set. 3 to the top of the formation. James to throw. James goes down again. Another sack. Blue Jay defensive front just pinning their ears, Phil, and just coming right after him.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot they can do with this. I mean, you get him 15, comes in. Is that Landon? Landon gets in there on the edge. And you got 45, 55, 21, 16 getting in there. I mean, just a great all-around defensive effort by the Blue Jays.
Loss of 4, back to the 10-yard line, 4th down and 20. 9:23 to play in quarter number 1. Guthrie leading PC West 7-0, and the Guthrie Bluejay offense yet to take a snap here. PC West will roll with a rugby-style punt. It goes to the far side. It bounces at the 35, picked up at the 38-yard line. Here's the return, and quickly down at the 30-yard line was Jackson Walters for the Blue Jays. And so Guthrie's first offensive snap will come at the PC West 30-yard line with 9:03 to play in the opening quarter.
That's pretty decent field position. I think we're going to get a steady dose of number 30 to start the ball game and go out and establish a running game here. Timeout. Officials timeout.
With that, we'll take a timeout with them. 9:03 to play in quarter number 1. Guthrie 7, PC West 0. Coming up, Guthrie takes our first offensive snap inside Gelsman Stadium. Back after this, this is Blue Jay Football presented by F&M Bank.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world.
Hayes Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Guthrie Bluejays from the first game all the way to the championship game. With years of experience in funeral service, the Hayes family brings compassion and professional service during difficult times. Owners Chuck, Lynette, and Hope take pride in providing families and their loved ones quality care. The Hayes family supports Guthrie student athletes on the playing field and in the classroom. Hayes Funeral Home is located on the corner of Noble and Wentz. Visit online at hayesfh.com.
First and 10 for the Blue Jays. First carry goes Isaiah Hammonds, and Isaiah will carry a couple Patriots to the 24-yard line. Isaiah's first carry of the night, 6 yards on play number 1 for the Blue Jay offense.
And you saw it on that play. If you look at the replay here, you're watching, real patient, just sets up, waits, cuts it up, and then he finishes the run, most importantly. I mean, that's the sign of a great running back. They're always looking to fall forward, and Isaiah is one of those guys.
Second down to 4, 3 receivers top of the formation. Ball's on the near hash mark. Carson Wilder, the halfback, into motion. They go back to Isaiah up the middle, big hole. First down at the 20. Sheds a tackle, gets to the 15, up to near the 13-yard line. 11-yard pickup, 2 carries, 17 yards for Isaiah Hammonds. And we talked about keys to victory. Run, Isaiah, run, Isaiah. 2 carries, and he's making us look good.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, too, the other thing I love is seeing number 52, Joe Matthews, out there pulling around, did a great job opening that hole up. Great job by Joe.
First down and 10 from the PC West 13-yard line. Calvert takes the snap, takes it out of the belly. He'll run with it across the 10, up to the 5, down at the 3-yard line. 10-yard pickup. First and goal for the Blue Jays. Clock stops while the chains are set.
You know, we talk about Calvert and his ability to throw the ball, but he's very, very effective carrying the ball as well. So really a good little dual threat quarterback, but he likes to spin the ball, but he can definitely run it when needed.
First and go, give it to Isaiah, right? He only had 3 touchdowns last week. Hayden says, nah, you know what? I need to get into the end zone. He does. Hayden takes it out of the belly, goes straight up the middle, into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Jays. Hitting cover from 3 yards out. Strike up the Guthrie Band. Cymbals are good tonight.
They're going strong.
Izak on for his second PAT. Snap, hold, kick. All 3 are good. That one does not sneak on Harrison Avenue. Doesn't matter. It is good. Guthrie increasing their lead now 14-0, 7:55. Was it good or did he miss it? He did get it. Yeah. Okay, the scoreboard in the stadium is off. Okay. 14-0, taking timeout from Gels Smith Stadium. This is Guthrie Bluejay football presented by F&M Bank.
Welcome to Sonic. May I take your order? Cheeseburger. You got it. Just up with the cheese now. I got the pickles.
Order up on the Sonic cheeseburger.
You got cheesecake and you got ice cream. So when you put the 2 of those together, does that make it one thing?
I'm not even listening to you right now.
I know. Sonic Cheesecake Blast.
I'm really having an experience here.
Sonic at I-35 at Highway 33.
There's one big difference between Vance Auto Group and the other dealers: transparency. We show all the discounts and rebates on our website long before you arrive. See your monthly payment, your current vehicle's value, Carfax, and everything about the vehicle you're interested in buying. You can even buy any vehicle, new or pre-owned, without leaving home, right from our website. Buy with transparency at the John Vance Auto Group.
John Vance Auto Group.
Hayden Calvert's first rushing touchdown of the season, 3 yards out, gives the Blue Jays a 14-0 lead. That is your John Vance Motor scoring summary. Izak's 3rd kick already here in the first quarter. Here's a return, 10, 15, 20. And then backpedal Spade Pool with the tackle on special teams. It'll be first down and 10 for the Patriots. All the action has been on the left side of our view here on the north side of the stadium.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And Spade, what a throwback guy. I mean, just perfect form tackle there on the Baylor commit. And drove him back 4 or 5 yards and 20-yard line. Blue Jays defense excited to be out there and see if they can go get another one.
It's got to be a good feeling if you're a defensive front guy up there. You see Delonte Glover, number 5. He was a running back a year ago. Now he's on the defensive line.
He grew a little.
55, Gavin Sealanders, 45, Shaputis.
Yeah.
That has to be a good time to be a D-line. Go get them.
It isn't a bad day, that's for darn sure.
Landon Herzl, Jackson Walters in there as well. 2 linebackers, Varnell and Poole. First down and 10 for the Patriots from the 20. A little screen pass to the near side. It's caught behind the line of scrimmage. Trying to dance to the 20, he does, and out near the 23-yard line. So a little success there for PC West.
Yeah, they got a completion with positive yards and pick up with, 3 on the play, so they'll take her.
21 not on our roster. Maybe it's 22. Casey Smith would be our best guess, but anyway, it is a pickup of 3 out to the 23-yard line. Second down and 7. 7 minutes and 15 seconds rolling here in quarter number 1. Guthrie leading PC West 14-0. Patriots, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 receiver to the near side. Second down and 7. Ball on the near hash mark. Shotgun snap. Hand off to the running back, trying to come to the near side and might have lost a yard out to the 22-yard line. Big hit there by Landon Herzl.
Yeah, Landon spread him out, pushed him out to the sideline, using that sideline as a 12th defender, and then number 2 coming up and cleaning it up at the end there. Deandre came up and let him know he was there, but a great job overall.
Makes it a third down and 8 play after the 1-yard loss. Ball marked just shy of the 23-yard line, so we'll call it third down and 7 officially here, but a long 7.
A long 7, yeah, it is.
10 seconds on the play clock. PC West just now breaking huddle and getting to the football. Down to 6 seconds. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 receivers to the near side. 2 seconds on the play clock. Quarterback sees it, takes the snap, and did PC West get a timeout? A flag thrown. We'll see if this is going to be a false start, and looks like the wide receiver, Phil, might have got a little bit of a head start on that one.
A little jumpy. Got out of the blocks a little early. Again, that first ball game stuff. You'll see that kind of stuff.
We keep ragging on the defensive line, but getting back there. But they're getting back there, forcing the quarterback to get rid of it. That's easy to cover somebody if you're a secondary for 3 or 4 seconds instead of maybe 8, 9 seconds.
Right. No, it's big time help for everybody. D-line is. I mean, they're going to. Any good football team has a great D-line.
Third down and 12. Whistles and a timeout taken by PC West, and I think we'll leave it here. And with 6 minutes and 52 seconds, I think we'll get plenty of breaks here in the first half here. Just want to be able to talk more Blue Jay football as much as we can here. While we have a second, just a reminder that the Oklahoma State Cowboys will be in action as they kick off their season this Saturday as they host the Missouri State Bears inside Boone-Pickens Stadium. And we have you covered here before, during, and after the game on 93.7 FM. It all begins with Game Day Live at Eskimo Joe's at 2:30, and moving over to the network with Dave and John with the Oklahoma State Cowboys pregame show at 4 o'clock. After the game, we go back to the Game Day Live at Eskimo Joe's for postgame thoughts and analysis. Oklahoma State football right here all season long on Hot 93.7 FM. And head coach Mike Gundy got a new athletic director, although not a stranger, got a new president, so a lot of good things happening at Oklahoma State. New haircut, yes.
It's all good.
Get to the important stuff.
Many of us are glad that's gone.
I was about to talk about President Shrum, and you're like, no, we got to talk about his barber. His barber's the MVP.
Yeah, it's interesting. Of course, I know all Cowboy Nation's ready to get that game kicked off and get the season started. Last year was just so darn weird, so I think everybody's excited.
We're set to resume action here. Patriots will have a third down and 12 play from their own 16-yard line. The ball's on the near hash mark in front of the Blue Jay bench. 2 receivers top of the formation. 6:52 to play in quarter number 1. Guthrie leads at 14-0. Defense with the score, offense with the score. It's been all defense here tonight. Third down and 12 from the shotgun. Here's the snap. Here's the pressure. And down he goes, a sack. Landon Herzl inside the 10-yard line, and he gives the Blue Jays something to cheer about again.
Great job by Landon Jr., defensive end coming around. Landon's just doing his job and did a great job there. You could tell those starts last year he's just out. He's more confident out on the field, just more knows what to expect. The situation's not too big for him. Great job by Landon.
Loss of 6 on the play, all the way back to the 10-yard line. So it's 4th down and 18. Not even midway through the point. They're going to rugby style this one again. Punt is a gone. It'll bounce at the 31, take a slight PC West roll to the 34-yard line. 1st down and 10 Blue Jays. So Guthrie's first offensive snap happened at the 30. Second offensive snap will come at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, pretty good field position, obviously. And, I think we're going to just continue to see Isaiah. There's no what's that old saying? 2 out of the 3 things that can happen are bad when you throw the ball, right?
Well, of course, if you're the quarterback, Hayden Calvert, you designed it for Isaiah, but Hayden sees something. Coach, the DN collapse. I had to take it. I had to take it, Coach.
And Isaiah standing there going,
1st down and 10 for the Blue Jays. 3 receivers set. Calvert to throw for the first time. Has all day to throw. Goes center of the field, and it's through the hands of Ty Eaton at the 10-yard line. Ty will admit he should have had that one. Great throw there by Hayden Calvert.
Great throw by Hayden. It was there. That's one of those 2 bad things that can happen, that drop. So, it happens, but perfect execution. Just got to complete it.
Real quickly, Phil, we didn't get to it earlier on our Mercy Health report, but Guthrie again this week without Jalen Shelf.
Yeah, Jalen's out again this week. He'll probably be out for a little while, but he'll be back when it matters.
Absolutely. Ty Eaton was a game-time decision, but he's out there obviously, so hopefully he can get going here. That is your Mercy Health report. 2nd down 10 for the Blue Jays. Back to the running game. Back to Isaiah Hammonds. This time PC West has that one sniffed out. No pickup. On 2nd down and 10, now make it 3rd down and 10.
They even lost a little bit on that one, it looks like. But it's, there's I got to say something about Mercy. I had my beautiful bride out a couple times this week, and I just want to tell Mercy here in Guthrie what a fabulous job they did and how much we appreciate them. Just did a tremendous job. So we're very fortunate to have the folks we have here locally in Mercy.
Well said. 3rd down 11 for the Jays. Calvert to roll to the near side. Wants to throw. Has time. Plants the feet. Goes the other way. And it's caught for a 1st down across the 10. Brought down at the 8-yard line. What a catch there. What a throw there for the Blue Jays. Coming in with it was big number 13, Jalen Harper, and the Blue Jay coaching staff really high on this young man.
Yeah, and you see why right there. Not only did he bring the ball in, ran a great route. You see it right here on the replay, Chris. Perfect pass again. Just spot on. Catches it, knows he's going to get a little contact, holds on the ball, takes a big hit, does a great job.
All the way down to the 8-yard line. 1st and go for the Jays. Isaiah dances at the 5, goes to the pylon and into the end zone on a highlight run. Touchdown, Blue Jays. They lead it now 20-0.
Watch this play, Chris. What a great job bouncing this outside. Just an athletic play. This kid's got him defended and whoop, just gone like that. Super, super job. And man, just like that, 4:55 left in the 1st quarter. Blue Jays up 20-0.
If you're a junior varsity player, you're starting to go, it could be a night. Could be a good night.
Need to start stretching.
Izak, boy, he's been busy. This is 3rd extra point attempt. He's already kicked off 3 times. Getting ready to be 4 times here next. Low snap. Hayden able to field it, but the punt or the kick will not make it to the goalpost, and it falls no good. That's the only sour note so far here tonight for these Blue Jays, as they now lead it 20-0 with 4 minutes and 55 seconds left to play in quarter number 1. Take a timeout. Come back with more. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Blue Jays student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Isaiah Hammonds had 3 touchdowns last week. Gets his first one tonight as he goes on an 8-yard touchdown run, 34-yard drive for the Blue Jays. 4:55 left to play in quarter number 1. Jays lead PC West by a score of 20-0. Scoring summary brought to you by our good friends at John Vance Motors. It's all true. Ezok to kick for the 4th time here in quarter number 1. It's another good one, but returnable from the 3. Center of the field out to the 10, to the 15, angling to the far side, 20, 25, and down at the 27-yard line. Jalen Harper on the tackle for the Blue Jays. And there you see number 13 on your screen for our video audience. Jalen Harper moved into Guthrie 2 years ago, just a sophomore, and the coaching staff really like his upside. He's a talented receiver, got some speed, and earlier we saw a great catch.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely a kid to keep your eye on, and you get 2 years in the system, you get comfortable with it, you start learning. So much of this game's about feeling comfortable with what you're doing.
Yeah.
So it just takes a little time, but obviously a lot of raw athletic ability there.
The ball has not crossed the 34-yard line on this side of the field. Grass is going to get worn out. First down and 10 from the 27-yard line. Man in the motion. They'll hand it off to him. Shaputis opens it up for the big guy. Boy, the defensive line were all over that play there. Nice job by Shaputis to set up his teammate, his partner on the offensive line.
Yeah, Nicholas. Is that Hendren?
Hendren.
He's just a
Herendeen. I'm sorry, Herendeen. Yes.
Just a sophomore, 6 foot 235. He's all there too, and that's what you were talking about earlier. Rotating kids in and out, getting people breaks, getting them blows. It's a big deal, when you get into championship football time.
Herendeen with the tackle, set up by Shaputis. Second down and 14, loss of 4, back to the 23. Twin receivers each side, balls in the center field, and looks like the left guard got a little antsy on that one. It'll cost them 5 yards back to the 18-yard line. It'll be second down and 19.
I'm a little antsy, and I'm up here. If you got 45 and 32,
yeah.
I mean, that's a lot to plan for. So, and again, it's the effect that a great defensive line can have on an offense. I mean, it all starts up front on both sides of the ball. So, great job again by the Jays.
Second down, 19. Spade Pool comes on a blitz. Picked up nicely by the Patriots. Paul caught on the far side at the 22 to the 25. Down at the 26-yard line, Jackson Walters on the tackle for the Blue Jays as Corey Gordon with the reception.
Yeah, watch this play here. I guess I just missed the replay. I apologize.
We'll get it here for you.
Here she comes.
Nope.
Oh, we're working through it. That's all right. We don't need it. We all saw it. It was great the first time.
So the play up to the 26-yard line. It'd be a third down. We'll call it 11 yards for the Patriots, who have struggled here on third down here in the first quarter.
Yeah, it's been tough for them.
Here's a snap. Here's the pressure again. Nico Pena back there. Quarterback able to avoid it. Now he has room to run on the far sideline across the 35-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds, however, at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 7, 5 yards shy of the first down, and we'll see if the Patriots want to go for it here on fourth down in their own territory.
Well, you got to play your position. You got to stay where you're supposed to be, and sometimes you'll get sucked in and get anxious and think you can get there, and when you don't, that's what happens.
You're feeling good. You're getting back there. Getting back there. Over aggressive, and there was a couple good blocks there by PC West as well.
Good job.
4th and 6, they do punt it away, and the ball goes across midfield for the first time. Jackson Walters picks it up to 38.
Oh, boy.
He's got a big hole in there at midfield. Here's a flag. 45-40 to the 35 to the 30. At the 25, breaks the tackle. 20, 15, 10, 5. He's in the end zone. Will they count though? There's a flag down at midfield. Boy, Jackson Walters, when he gets the interception, boy, he knows what to do with it.
Yeah, and he's such a competitor. I mean, he's not a kid you're typically going to bring down with first contact. He's going to battle through that. So, great job by Jackson. Unfortunately, penalty going to be coming back.
Here's that return.
Looks like it might have a little hold, maybe.
See if we can see it on our replay here. They might got Deandre on.
I think it happened behind Deandre. Yeah, happened behind him. So we'll give him a little more field to play with. Of course, Jackson, nobody wants to tell him that right now.
My goodness, he had the interception last week. Here's the punt return, and boy, he definitely knows what to do. Yeah,
he's getting it done. Well, like we said, just a great high school football player. So competitive. A lot of fun to watch. It's hot down there to be running all that way just to bring him back, Chris.
Well, I'm kind of excited in a way. I don't want to take the points away from Jackson, but the ball's at the 40, so they kind of see a little bit more
offense.
Yeah.
I got to give my buddy here a compliment. He's spoiling us with all this new equipment. And this is nice. I don't know what these are called, but they're really nice.
That monitor?
Yeah.
First and 10 for the Blue Jays. Isaiah Hammonds from his own 41-yard line will get maybe to the 42, just a 1-yard pickup. Second down and 9. Blue Jays with 2:46 to play in quarter number 1, leading PC West 20-0. Good look there at Hayden Calvert. Blue Jays sophomore quarterback, jersey number 7. Played for head coach Casey Porter's baseball varsity team as a freshman. And we mentioned as a freshman quarterback last year, got the surprise start against Lott MacArthur. Led him to a victory that night.
Of course, came in the first night in, I think, through 4 touchdown passes his first game. So
against Guyman.
Right.
Second down and 9. Isaiah Hammonds, again, just a couple of yards out to the 43-yard line, maybe just 1 yard. So we bring third down and 8 as we go under 2 minutes to play in quarter number 1 on this Friday night, week 1 of the high school football season. Stay tuned. Quarter number 2, we'll have a South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update. We'll take a look at Class 5A football and some of the scores around the state of Oklahoma. The Duncan Demons, Blue Jays opponent next week, played last night, and boy, the Lawton Wolverines really had their way with them last night. We'll talk about all that more throughout the night on the South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update. Meanwhile, third down and 8 for the Blue Jays. 3 receivers to the far side. Hayden rolls to the far side, goes downfield into double coverage, and it is going to be intercepted at the 30-yard line. Intended receiver for the Blue Jays was Watson, and probably not the best decision there by Hayden throwing it into double coverage.
Yeah, ill-advised pass, no doubt about it. Should have ate that one and punted the ball and let the defense do what they've done all night. But this is like a punt. I mean, it's down there.
Yeah.
They're at the 28-yard line. So still good field. Good for the Blue Jays. Flip the field and let the defense do their job.
So PC West with the interception. The ball officially marked at the 29-yard line. It'll be first down and 10. Guthrie leading 20-0. First game of the season inside Gelsman Stadium. Blue Jays will be away from Gelsman for a few weeks on the road at Duncan. Then there's a bye week. Then on the road at Piedmont before Guthrie finally returns back to Gelsman. First down and 10 for the Patriots. 4 receivers set, 2 to each side. James the throw. Here's the pressure, and down goes James again. The ball comes out, but it's going to be a tackle by a sack by Jackson Walters as he's all over the field, special teams and defense.
Yeah, he's that kid that's not going to come off the field. He's going to be out there the whole night. That's just grit and competitiveness, and he's quick. He's a quick kid. That doesn't hurt, but great job by Jackson.
A loss all the way back to the 16-yard line. Loss of 13 on the play. Second down and 23, what could be possibly the final play of quarter number 1. 47 seconds on the game clock, 5 on the play clock. They got to get to the line of scrimmage, down to 3. They're not set yet with 1 second. Play clock's at 0, and there's the flag. So second down and 23 just turned out a little bit longer.
Yeah. You talk about Jackson never coming off the field. I'm sure you talked about it last week, but having Luke Davis back on the coaching staff now, was another kid never came off the field. He was the punter. He returned kicks, returned punts, played running back, played defensive back, taped ankles, drove the bus. He's just one of those guys. So glad to have Luke back on the sideline for the Blue Jays.
Second down and 28. James the throw has time, goes downfield, has a strong arm, overshoots its intended receiver though, and Corey Gordon. Nice coverage there. Deandre Jones step for step with Gordon, and now PC West will have another play here as the incomplete pass does stop the clock with 27 seconds.
We talked about that in the pregame. Number 2 is going to lock in with 13. If there's, and DeAndre, he'll do fine. He'll do fine.
Example
As
A.
we just saw, he'll do fine.
Third down, 28 for the Patriots from their own 11-yard line. PC West really has abandoned that running game as they go pro set with 5 wide receivers here. Pass is caught at the 15. Breaks the tackle to the 20, 25-30, 35-40. This might be a big one for PC West. Trying to track him down, and Varnell does. Not giving up. Varnell tackles the speedy Gordon from behind.
Let me tell you, that's a 6'1", 212-pound or so linebacker that just ran down the Baylor commit. And that's just heart and grit and not giving up, just keeps competing and made the play. And you know, to keep 6 points off the scoreboard right now is a big, big deal. But I tell you, that says a lot about the Varnell kid right there. Just didn't give up.
Absolutely. 16 senior, jersey 16.
6'1", 20. What was we got him at? 208.
And that's the end of quarter number 1. All Blue Jays, PC West with a little momentum coming out of quarter number 1, though. Guthrie leads it 20-0. Take a timeout, come back with second quarter action. This is Guthrie Bluejay football presented by F&M Bank.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin, that's where the golden tenders come from, marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. And we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
Mm-hmm. We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. Golden Chick. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
Hello, Blue Jay family. I'm Pastor Hetty. I want to invite you to North Church Guthrie, where you can expect fun, Bible-centered kids and student ministries, life-giving groups, engaging worship, and powerful messages. I would love to see you and your family at North Church Guthrie this Sunday at 9:30 or 11 a.m., where our vision is to love God, love people, and follow Jesus. And remember, God loves you, and go win.
Great opening quarter for the Blue Jays as they've really put 5 solid quarters together here to begin the football season. Have not allowed any points, but PC West has a big weapon, as we saw there on Gordon's big play there. And PC West in Guthrie territory for the first time as we get set for second quarter action here in a few moments. On the cameras tonight for our video stream, Kel Evans and Mason Russell. Braden Russell in here on the scoreboard. Aaron Ryburn, producer. Ronnie Phillips down on our sideline. Phil Nichols, Chris Evans, along with Cheyenne in our Triple Play studios. And we got a second here. A big thank you to Aaron Ryburn, Cody Knox. They have really helped out this broadcast with some of these new graphics and commercials on here. Russell Family Pools, new today. We've already seen their commercial one time, but able to put those commercials, work with myself on graphics. It's really a big thank you to Cody and Aaron, and Kai Coward's helping us out with some photos as well. So this has really been a great season for production and all that good stuff as we try to get better and better every week. And it's good to have a team to work together to bring you the sights and sounds every single week of Guthrie High School football.
Well, and you said the key word, team. I mean, everybody pitches in, does their thing, but it does. This pains me to say, it does all start with you, my little buddy. You invest a lot of time and energy. I mean, Chris will get mad at me, but he's down at 11:30 today here from 11:30 until kickoff, getting everything ready, so we appreciate that.
It's definitely a fun time of year, and we're set for second quarter action, excuse me. First down and 10 from the Guthrie 37, the first snap on Guthrie side for PC West. Two-back set, back to the running game, and pick up to the 36-yard line. A couple yards pick up there for the running back, DeJuan Knight, 5'7", 160-pound freshman.
Spade Pool, of course, senior linebacker, 3-year starter, stepping up, shutting that play down. We'll call his number a lot this year, my friend.
Patriots huddle up. And now break huddle as they approach the football at the 36-yard line. Second down and 9. 11:24 to play here in quarter number 2. Twin receivers each side for the Patriots. Shotgun snap. James to throw. Far side has his receiver Glover caught at the 29, driven backwards by Deandre Jones. They'll mark him at the 30, so it'll be 3 yards shy of the first down. Third down and 3 as PC West starting to get their feet underneath them.
Yeah, and they're doing a good job starting to mix back in the run a little bit, try to set up the pass. Yeah, like we talked about in the pregame, though. I mean, PC West has athletes. I mean, they've got the one Division I recruit on the field tonight, right? So, I mean, there's no there's no doubt about not recruit, Division I commit. So, I mean, they've got athletes on the field.
Patriots to the line of scrimmage, the Guthrie 30-yard line. They need a 27 for a first down. One back set for quarterback, number 7, Elijah James, who takes the shotgun snap, looks near side, throws it, caught at the 25, sheds a tackle, and wrestled down at the 23-yard line by Jacob Varnell. And the Patriots are moving the chains again.
Yeah, I mean, that's here on the instant replay. Nice pass. The young man can throw the ball. Very athletic wide receivers. Good job, Varnell coming up and making that play. Blue Jays going to bow their neck a little bit here.
Blue Jays shut out last week. 5 shutout quarters so far. In danger here, though, as PC West with their best spot on the field all night long at the 23-yard line of the Blue Jays. Under 2 minutes playing quarter number 2. Guthrie leads PC West 20-0. Trips receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Snap at the 0 on the play clock. James rolls, hits hard by Poole, and the pass is incomplete as Spade Poole had a nice hit on the quarterback to allow that Zach Henry in the area.
Yeah, good job by Spade. Always around the ball. Good clean hit. Great job. Receiver was covered. Everybody did the job.
2nd down and 10. Coming up next, we'll hear Ronnie down on the sideline with an update from down there. Patriots approach the football, 15 seconds on the play clock. Now moving right to left on the radio dial in their all-white uniforms with powder blue numbers. Looking across the royal blue and silver. 2nd down and 10 from the 23. Handoff to the near side. A little bit of running room here across the 20. Driven out of bounds at the 19-yard line. And pick up a 4. Brings up a 3rd down and 6 play. Let's go downstairs with Ronnie Phillips.
I think you guys have kind of hit it on right there. PC West does have a lot of athletes on there. And I think what they're doing is they're having Gordon run these short routes, get their hands in there to get him going. And as you can tell from that last one, they had a little success on the run there because they have had success right now recently with the pass with Gordon.
And for Coach Maynard, you're going to try to find him the ball, handing it off, putting him in motion, going downfield, going short. You got to find him, give him the ball. Let him eat.
He's the man.
Yeah. I think PC West plays in 6A2. There's 32 teams in Class 5A. I think all 32 would take him.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the play, 3rd down and 6. Whistles. Don't see any flags, but I heard a whistle. Before the play, PC West took a timeout. We'll keep it here. We're up to date on our breaks as well. 9:36 to play in quarter number 2. Guthrie Bluejays leading the Putnam City West Patriots. Catch all the latest high school news, scores, and discussions with the High School Huddle each Wednesday night at 6 o'clock. Phil and I break it all down from Class 6A to Class C and everything in between. The High School Huddle here on Hot 93.7 FM and on Guthrie News Page Facebook and YouTube pages. The High School Huddle. Take a look at the South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update. We'll take a look in Class 5A football. Some scores around the state. Claremore leads Bartlesville 6-0. Coweta, big victory last week over Bishop McGinnis. This week they're playing the Wagner Bulldogs. Boy, but Coweta leads it 7-0. Tulsa Rogers and Hilldale tied in the second quarter, 7-7. Midwest City hosting Carl Albert. Middale showdown there. Midwest City, the Bombers lead Carl Albert 7-3. Last night it was Lawton taking down Duncan, Guthrie's opponent next week, 39-7. Bishop Kelly with the loss last week. They trail it to Sand Springs tonight, 13-0. Those are some of your scores presented by South Point Baptist Church.
I can't remember the last time both bishops lost an opening week.
It's been a while. They do play a play a great schedule. Yeah,
tough schedule.
So here we go. Back to action here. 3rd down and 6 from the 19. James lost it into the end zone and is going to overshoot his intended receiver. He was open, had a step on Deandre Jones, did number 13, Corey Gordon, but it falls incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down and 6. Patriots will obviously keep the offense on the field.
Yeah, I mean, they're not doing anything other than trying to get the first down right here and hopefully get in the end zone for the Patriots. Again, seeing that rotation of players for the Blue Jays. See 61 out there now, number 61. Who do we got there? Trayvon Braxton, sophomore, 5'11", 205-pound defensive lineman.
So here we go. Blue Jays get a stop here. 4th down and 6 from the Jays 19. 5 receiver set. James gets the snap. He'll throw it up into the end zone, and it's incomplete, but 2 flags will come raining down. Zach Henry with the extra push while the ball was up in the air, and this will be a 1st down for the Patriots.
Yeah, right call. Good call by the officials.
You know, you mentioned earlier Jalen Shelf missing tonight's game, missed last week as well. And you mentioned that on the Mercy Health report. But Deandre Jones and Cole Whitfield are normally your safeties. But with that one injury, that moves them to the corners. And then you move your, then you kind of bring in a few other players. Brandon Chaney, Zach Henry as safeties. And they'll rotate a little bit out there as well. But one injury affects many. But Guthrie a little deep to take up for that.
Deep enough to take care of it this year. We talked about that in the pregame.
1st and goal for the Patriots. Handoff to the freshman running back, and he'll get hit behind the line of scrimmage, tackled as well behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 11. So it'll be 2nd down and goal as DeJuan Knight tried to get the edge on the outside, couldn't get there.
Just a freshman, athletic kid.
5'7", 160. 8:57 and rolling in quarter number 2. Guthrie 20, PC West 0.
Of course, we talked about number 5, Glover. He grew up a little bit over the summer.
Yep.
Filled out a little bit over the summer. Could still go out there and play some running back for us. Of course, did that for us last year as a freshman. Did a very good job. I believe it was up in, was it Weatherford? Not Weatherford.
2nd to go from the 11. Pass slightly behind the intended receiver at the 5-yard line. Falls incomplete. Zach Henry on the coverage.
Where was that last
Woodward?
year? Woodward, thank you.
Yeah.
I knew it was a W. Woodward. We haven't played Weatherford.
Western Oklahoma?
Yeah. Been a minute.
Weatherford would have been like 04, 05, 2004, 2005.
Yeah.
Of course, Weatherford led by head coach Reagan Roth, the former 1997 graduate here at Guthrie High School.
Yeah. Roth family, a proud football family in the state of Oklahoma.
They won a few games.
Couple.
Patriots approach the football. 3rd and goal from the 11-yard line. 2 receivers to each side. Here's a snap. James the throw. Trying to dump it off, and it's in the air, and it's intercepted. It's intercepted by the Blue Jays. Is it Shaputis?
Oh, yeah. Chris got him one.
Got to reward the big guys. The ball was batted up in the air. Chris Shaputis goes, yeah, I came down with that. That's my football. And the Blue Jays will hold defensively and give way to the offense. Shaputis comes celebrating onto the sideline.
He's immediately going to go tell Coach Beebe that he should be playing offense.
Put me at receiver, Coach.
Feels hands.
Show you what I can do.
Good for him. That's good stuff.
Take a look at it again here. Try to see who got their hands up on the ball.
I think it was 6. Walters.
Yeah, sure was. Good eyes, Phil.
Thanks.
Jackson Walters batted that up in the air. Into the hands of big 45, Chris Shaputis. So both teams with an interception here in this first half. Guthrie offense onto the field. They'll take over from their own 18-yard line. 1st down and 10. Leading, again, 20-0. 8:18 to play, quarter number 2. Hayden Calvert, the quarterback. He'll hand it off to Isaiah. He'll run on the right side. Gets to the 20, cuts it to the 25. Leaks over a guy, gets to the 30, and is tackled there for a 12-yard pickup by Isaiah Hammonds, the junior quarterback.
Yeah, he's just special. We talk about it. Watch him here. Just looking. He's going to put a toe on the ground. Go straight upfield. Get those extra yards, always going forward. Great job.
12-yard pickup, 1st down and 10 at the 30-yard line. Ball on the near hash mark. 2 receivers top of the formation. PC West almost jumps. Calvert clapping his hands. Now he'll check to the sideline. Look at offensive coordinator Jason Rice in the Guthrie offense. 7 seconds on the play clock. Hayden puts Isaiah into motion. He'll dump it off to Isaiah, but it falls incomplete through the hands of Isaiah behind the line of scrimmage. And bring up 2nd down and 10.
A little too much on that one. But, that'll come as the year comes. Get a little more touch on the ball.
I just glanced over there, and this is the first time it's hit me. I just glanced at our monitor, and I saw 30 running back, and I had a complete Control Brothers moment.
Flashback.
There. Just a complete Control Brothers moment right there.
Of course, Contrell, I've heard, is now playing the Canadian football.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Got an
Great to
opportunity
hear.
up there after, 4 or 5 years in the NFL?
4?
Yeah.
Was it 4, I believe? Second down and 10 for the Blue Jays from their own 30. Hayden will run with it. Mets a defender, and that defender will throw him down for a short pickup. Good open field tackle there, Phil, by the freshman number 1, DeJuan Knight for PC West.
That's the thing, too. You do see a lot of freshmen on the field for PC West, which bodes well for them in the future.
Yeah, PC West trying to end a 24-game losing streak. Of course, that dates back over last couple of seasons here. And we'll take a look at their schedule a little bit later on, see if we can find a victory for them somewhere. Their last victory came against their rival, Putnam City, a few years back. But I'm rooting for them somewhere down the road.
That's right.
Third down and 7 for the Blue Jays. Under 7 to play in quarter number 2. Calvert rolls, has all day, plants the feet, throws a fastball caught by Harper across the 40, up to the 44-yard line. 11-yard pickup, Calvert to Harper.
Sophomore Harper shows a lot here on the replay. Setting up in the middle, that's not a fun place to go if you're a wideout, but that's where you make your money. He did a great job. Good pass by Calvert. Great job securing the ball and then getting downfield. Excellent job.
Again, credit to the offensive line up front to give Calvert all day to throw the football. Sam Wilhelm, Joe Matthews, Blake Schwartz, Blake Doles, Hayden Simpson, Carson Wilder also in there. First down and 10 from the 44-yard line. Carson Wilder, the halfback, lines up on the right side. Little draw play to Isaiah across the 45 into PC West territory. Tackled at the PC West 46-yard line. A pickup of 10 yards as Isaiah goes from the 44 to the other 46 for a first down.
10 yards is not bad. That's about where his average is for the ball game, right at it. Doing a great job.
Isaiah, 700 some odd rushing yards a year ago. Had to miss a few games with injuries, and if he stays healthy last year, if he stays healthy this year, he's going to go over 1,000 yards.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
First and 10 for the Blue Jays, midway part of the second quarter. Looks like the Jays was able to get PC West. Hayden clapping his hands. PC West jumped. So it'll be free 5 yards for the Blue Jays here. It'll be first down and 5. Blue Jays scoring all their points in quarter number 1 tonight. We'll have the John Vance Motor scoring summary at halftime, but defense with a touchdown on the first PC West drive. We'll get about that here at halftime. First and down and 5. Calvert to throw and overshoots Ty Eaton. Nearly intercepted by Gordon as that ball was a little bit behind.
A little behind.
The receiver. Brings up a second down and 5 play. Jays moving left to right. All the action really has been on the north part of the stadium, on the sandstone, the rock side, if you will. Blue Jays trying to get into the south end zone for the first time here tonight, leading at 20-0. Wilder, Eaton, Watson, the receivers to the bottom of the formation. Now Wilder will line up in his halfback spot behind the scrimmage on the right side. Hand off Isaiah, contact. He'll get to the 40-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there. And bring up a third down and 4 play for the Blue Jay offense.
4 down territory, I can tell you, already for the Jays down here.
College football obviously underway. The games are now starting to.
Yeah.
With Ohio State, Minnesota last night. Now you're starting to get those big matchups, not only on Saturday, but there's a big matchup as well on Sunday. So football season is here.
Thank goodness.
Third down and 4. Calvert will run with it after getting the shotgun snap. Won't get it here. Does get 3 yards, so it'll be a very manageable 4th down 1 play as we just a few seconds away from going under 5 minutes to play here in quarter number 2.
Kind of what we expected we'd see. You know, going to go out, establish a run, let the big boys up front do their job, let Isaiah take care of things. Calvert's done a good job running in situations and throwing the ball. I'd like to have a couple passes back, but that's okay. That'll get cleaned up as the year goes along.
4th and 1. Calvert hands it off to Isaiah, and he'll bounce it out on the left side. Nothing was there in the middle as he'll get the first down. He's tackled at the 31. Great job, great patience there. You bragged on him earlier about being patient. Nothing was there in the middle, jumped into the outside field.
Great vision. Boop, got it right here. Just need to get 1 yard. Did better than that. Great job by Isaiah. That's what makes a good running back. You know, he just sets his stuff up.
Leaning forward. I mean, he was leaning forward when he went down.
Yeah,
he's not fun to tackle.
No, no, and he's bigger, obviously matured a little bit more over the summer, since last year, and he's all there, as you would say.
1st and 10 at the PC West 31-yard line. Coming on 4 to play. Hand off Isaiah up the middle. Isaiah breaks loose across the 25, still on his feet, down at the 23-yard line. Pickup of 8 yards for the junior running back, Isaiah Hammonds.
Again, just watch situation. Good job up front by the boys. Good job there by Joe.
Two big holes.
Big hole. Falling forward again. Everything you want to see on a running play, that's what you just saw it.
Offensive line, boy. Chase Doles and Hayden Simpson on that right side. Swartz had the initial block, and then Doles and Simpson opened up the second hole to allow that 8-yard pickup. I'm going to call it a 9-yard. It's going to be
about almost 9.5 yards.
Yeah, second down and a short one. Isaiah will take off. He's headed inside the 5, trying to reach the end zone. Did he get there? Down before the goal line, a 21-yard run. Isaiah Hammonds.
On the replay, does a great job picking his hole, bounces it out. That old Baylor commit got him right at the end, but I tell you, what an absolutely fabulous start for Isaiah tonight.
First and goal for the Blue Jays. Isaiah on the right side into the end zone. Guthrie with another touchdown as they increase that lead now 26-0. Isaiah Hammond's second touchdown of the night.
Great job again by the line. Excellent job there. My first thought was now if Calvert pulls this ball, we might have a situation. See if we can get the extra point completed this time around.
That was the one thing Guthrie struggled a week ago, but I know they practiced really a lot of it this week on the snap, as all the snaps except for one tonight have been good. That one was good, but a PC West defender jumped into the neutral zone.
The loneliest job out there is a long snapper. Nobody knows your name until you miss a snap.
Yeah, and Blue Jays have been working with different snappers.
Yeah.
Well, here's the extra point attempt here. Hayden Calvert, the holder. Ezok, the kicker. It's a good snap. It's a great hold. And it's a beautiful kick. Guthrie increasing their lead now 27-20. 3 minutes and 33 seconds to play here in quarter number 2. Take a timeout from beautiful Gelsma Stadium. This is Guthrie Bluejay football presented by F&M Bank.
Have you heard the big news here in Guthrie? You know the Guthrie Tag Agency is your local source for all your vehicles, boats, ATVs, trailers, titles, registrations, and of course driver's license renewals and replacements. But now, the Guthrie Tag Agency helps with driver's road test. That's right, take your road test right here in Guthrie. No more trips to Edmond or Stillwater or Enid. Call and schedule your appointment at 282-3873. Guthrie Tag Agency, open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 and on Saturdays from 9 to noon.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more.
We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about.
F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Blue Jays back in the end zone. Isaiah Hammond's second touchdown of the night gives the Blue Jays a 27-0 lead with 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Nice try there by the Blue Jay offense, who've scored 3 of the 4 scores tonight. That latest scoring summary brought to you by our good friends at the John Vance Auto Group. It's all true.
It's all true. Johnny Wedge. John does a great job. His crew out there. Of course, your classmate does a pretty fine job herself. Does a wonderful job running the dealerships.
Megan Vance.
Yeah, that's Megan.
Ezok to kick left to right for the first time tonight. He's been busy. Here's a return from the 10-yard line, center of the field to the 15, coming to the near side. Is at the 20, cuts it back inside, and he'll finally be hauled down at the 25-yard line. Nice return there by the PC West Patriot, number 34. It's going to be another freshman, Phil Keaton Stewart, on the return.
Yeah, they've got a lot of youngsters that are rotating in out there. And that's good. I mean, you got to keep those kids excited about playing football, get them playing time, and good-looking young athletes. I mean, very good-looking young athletes.
Stay tuned. Golden Chick halftime show will have the John Vance Motor scoring summary. Mercy Health Report. We'll take a look at scores around the state of Oklahoma with our South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update. And a whole lot more. Hope to have first half highlights for our video streaming audience. Again, if you want to check out the video of this broadcast, go to GuthrieNewsPage.com. It's the main story there, or you can go to YouTube.com, Guthrie News Page, and it's there as well. We're live on 93.7 FM. First down and 10 for the PC West. Here's the pressure. James throws it far side, has a man, and it's going to be intercepted by the Blue Jays. What a catch. Zach Henry, his second pick of the season.
Zach doing a great job. That's just outstanding. Just a great job.
Great coverage, too.
Yeah, celebrating down there with Coach Davis. Catching on the replay here. It's kick and throw the ball. Perfect coverage. Try this step for step. Wow. That's how you draw it up. That's how you teach it right there. Great job.
He was step for step, and then when the ball was in the air, he played the football.
Absolutely. Outstanding job.
So the interception, the second of the night for PC West, gives the Blue Jay offense the football back at the PC West 42-yard line. 3 minutes and 13 seconds to play until halftime. Trip receivers to the near side of the field. Ball's on the far hash mark. Back to the run game. Back to Isaiah. Coming to the near side. Gets a bit blocked by Eaton. Flag thrown. Another flag down. At the 45 is Isaiah. And this is going to be a hold on the Blue Jays.
Huh. I didn't see. I wasn't looking, but I didn't see that. We'll catch it on the replay.
You're going to be getting a little dependent on this monitor. You didn't even want to monitor. Now we're wanting to look at the replay.
I'm of an advanced age, Chris.
So the penalty will move it back all the way to the 30-yard line. First down and 22. Draw this play up here. Coach Jason Rice, see what's in mind here. 3 receivers, now 2 receivers to the far side. Wilder lines up behind the left tackle. Back to Isaiah, not much there, to the 31, maybe 1 yard at most. Second down and 21, under 3 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. Guthrie leads PC West 27-0. Collinsville leading Oologah 21-0. Collinsville, one of those teams that many think could take down Carl Albert. Here's a wide hot play. Carson Wilder, the tight end, caught it at the 45, tackled at the PC West 49-yard line. A great pitch and catch here, Calvert to Wilder.
That's what Carson, just real dependable, good hands, great job. Move those bad boys. 1st and 10 for the good guys.
It was second down and 21. You find Wilder for his second catch of the year for a first down. Officially mark it at the 48. Calvert to Wilder. You hear that on the baseball diamond as well.
Yeah.
Wilder lines up as the tight end on the right side. 1st down and 10. Hands it off to Isaiah, stretching on the far side. Gets it to the 45, to the 40, 35, 30. He's gone. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Isaiah Hammonds. The Blue Jays increase their lead.
Heck of a nice job by everybody on that play. And, when you stretch the field, people start getting back on their heels a little bit, and then you do this, and just a great job. About Carson, too, one thing I love about that kid, he's a real team guy. You know, he's not a me guy, he's a team guy, and it's great to see. Carson, cutback. Wow, great cutback.
Like many Blue Jays, works hard at practice, works hard in the offseason as well. Yeah. And he's one of those guys you can really cheer for as and I see a lot during the baseball season. Yeah. I'm around it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Izak on for the PAT. It's a great snap, good hold, kick playing long enough. It's up and good. Blue Jays increase their lead, now 34-0. And we're at break 10, right, Aaron? Okay. We're good on breaks, so we'll keep it here with 1:49 to play. Here in quarter number 1, Guthrie leads at 34-0. And nice drive there offensively. You got behind the chains on a block. Yeah. Second down and 21. Quarterback Calvert finds Carson for the first down. Then you go to your bread and butter play, Isaiah Hammonds, who runs it in for 48 yards out. Guthrie leads PC West 34-0. That is your latest John Vance Motor scoring summary. I said, Megan, I'm going to give you the scoring summary again this year because I think we'll be saying your name a whole lot with Isaiah Hammonds running the football.
There's no doubt about it. And Blue Jays already put up one more than they had in last week's game.
Yeah.
And so much about anything in life is confidence.
Right.
And as we go into next week, of course, traveling down south a little ways. And I think the Blue Jays, by all signs, would be favored in that game next week as well. That helps. I mean, and honestly, guys, I've always thought district games, that's a big thing for you, is you want to establish some confidence, get a little belief going, knowing that you can do it. And of course, last year the kids played really well last year too. So you've seen a lot of those young kids, those sophomore kids that played last year, now juniors. It's amazing what those last year, unfortunately, because of all the missed ball games, not as many games they could have gotten, to still get those 9-10 games on your belt. It matters.
Yeah, lost games last year with Carl Everett, Piedmont, Western Heights, as Ezog kicks this one off left to right. This one a little bit shorter, fielded at the 13. The return quickly to the 20, 25, cuts it to the 30, 35, 40, and down at the 43-yard line. PCUS will have a first down and 10 with 1 minute and 40 seconds to play, 100 seconds left to play in quarter number 2. Again, Guthrie leading 34-0. If Guthrie can take advantage or stay the course here tonight, take care of business next week. You talked about that 3-0 going into district play. Also, after the Duncan game next week, there's a bye. So you're 3-0. You're practicing for a big rival game with Piedmont the week before that. So you can get healthy. You can work on a lot of things. You have an extra practice time for Piedmont. We're looking past Duncan, but I prefaced it because the coaches walk. I said if we take care of business next week, I'm going to make sure they hear that again.
Well, we don't get yelled at.
Yeah, I don't want to get yelled at. Yeah. Back to action here. First down and 10 for the Patriots from their own 43-yard line. They're going to go to the run game here. And not much there as the Blue Jay defensive front able to haul that one in. Never brought him down. Boy, he ran hard. Still never went down. Officials have to blow that one dead.
You got to like seeing that, though. See a little fire.
And I think was that 34?
Another freshman kid. 6 foot, 180-pound freshman.
Clock rolling, 112, 111, 110. Big thanks to Braden Russell on our scoreboard graphic tonight. Minute left. Second down and 10. Officially no pickup there. 3 receivers, a tight end in there. Play action. Quarterback will keep it. Gets across midfield. They'll have a run of 12 yards as he's tackled at the 45-yard line. Clock will stop momentarily as PC West has something, a big hole, big gap there. Nice block downfield as well before Jacob Varnell was able to bring down James, the quarterback.
Obviously an athletic young man, and of course we're seeing it again here. 5, 55, 45 out on the field.
Ball just outside the Guthrie G logo at midfield. PC West moving right to left on your 93.7 FM dial. 18 seconds left in the half. James to throw. It's nearly intercepted again by Zach Henry as he puts his hands to his face.
Yeah.
Because if he comes up with that one, he's still
running.
He's still begging for that one. If he comes up with that one, he's gone for his 3rd interception and a pick 6. Seconds left. Second down and 10. 4 receivers. And blown up in the backfield. Great job there. As a defensive line, we talk about their depth, and it just keeps getting deeper and deeper. Trayvon Braxton in the backfield that time.
Wow. Quick.
Quick, athletic, and that's the end of the first half. What a first half for the Jays, offensively, defensively, all Jays tonight, Phil.
Yeah, so far it's been just a continuation of last week. Great job. I know there's a few things Coach Beebe will want to clean up, but great job by the Blue Jays.
Jays will go into the locker room leading 34-0. Coming up here in the Golden Chick halftime show, we'll have a rundown of all the scores. We'll have first half highlights and a whole lot more. Don't go away. Next is the Golden Chick halftime show. This is Blue Jay Football presented by F&M Bank. At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Do you want to go from this to this? Are you tired of your pool looking like a swamp thing? Are you ready for the country club look right in your own backyard? If so, you have come to the right place. Russell Family Pools is one of the stop shop for all your pool needs. Openings, closing, weekly, monthly cleanings, pool equipment, maintenance. We do it all. We also offer power washing for all of your decks and concrete surroundings. Come be part of the family. Call Doug at any time, 405-323-3655.
Welcome to Sonic. Please take your order. One cheeseburger. You got it. Just up with the cheese now. I got the pickles.
Order up on the Sonic cheeseburger.
You got cheesecake and you got ice cream. So when you put the two of those together, does that make it one thing?
I'm not even listening to you right now.
Sonic cheesecake glass.
I'm really having an experience here. This is
Sonic at I-35 at Highway 33.
Jelsma Stadium. All Blue Jays tonight, leading PC West 34-0. We welcome you in on your radio now, Hot 93.7 FM KSPI, along with Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you. Cheyenne back in our Stillwater studio. Again, Guthrie leads PC West 34-0, and kind of what we expected could possibly happen here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I think, your big thing in a game like this, first and foremost, get nobody hurt. Continue to work on things. I mean, there's always things you want to work in game situations. And just continue to get better. I think you'll probably see, not in the third quarter, I would expect, depending on how the third quarter goes, we'll continue to see the starters out there, and I think you'll start seeing some folks, some of the younger guys get in later in the ball game. But so far, if you're a Blue Jay fan, you're happy.
As we get into the halftime show here at the beginning for our listening audience, the background band will be the Putnam City West Marching Band. So as we talk here in the first half during this halftime show, we'll have the sounds of the PC West Marching Band, and if we can maybe join the Guthrie Band a little bit later on, we'll give you the sights and sounds of that one as well as we progress here on the Golden Chick halftime show. And I've already had a friend reach out, listening to the game on 93.7 as he's traveling on the Turnpike, headed to Oklahoma City. Picked him up some Golden Chick in Guthrie. Great halfway part, and boy, Golden Chick Lula. Oh,
can't say enough.
Cannot say enough. I mean, outside the food, the customer service out there,
amazing.
It is truly amazing because at the height of COVID last year, obviously there wasn't a lot of people able to eat indoors, and so I remember pulling up what seemed like millions of times, but pulling in there, and you're like, oh, look at all these cars. It's going to take forever. But I tell you, they're so sufficient in getting you in, and then you bite into your tenders, into your rolls, into your corn, and then the splash of sweet tea.
Who do you think I'm thinking of right now?
Seth Robbins.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt.
If he's listening, Seth is on his way right now to go pick up some chicken.
They have gift cards. They have everything you need for all your great dining. Located at I-35 and Highway 33 at the corridor there, and Lula and the crew, big thank you for what you do for our community. And they're always sponsoring community events, do a lot of stuff with the chamber, obviously with us. They have a great connection with Langston University and Langston Athletics out there as well. So
always one of the top locations in the country.
Yeah, absolutely.
Without doubt.
Not just Oklahoma.
No, in the country.
Absolutely.
Right.
Hey, Guthrie fans, want to remind you, the annual FFA Pork Chop Dinner is coming up. And by the way, those FFA members are going around town and selling that blue and gold sausage among several other items on their menu. I got me 3 things of blue and gold on order.
I'm just waiting for somebody to come ask me to order.
Oh, you haven't got there yet?
No.
I've had 2 people hit me up.
I mean, I wear black socks up to my knees when I mow now, and I yell, "Get off my grass." You think that's keeping them away?
Well, you water with the water hose and yell at them. They get wet and yell at.
Still want some
sense.
sausage.
But anyway, Guthrie FFA 4-H Booster Club is raffling off chances to win a 2021 John Deere Gator. You can use one of those, can't you, Phil?
I try every year.
I know you do. Chances for the raffle are $25 each, and only 800 tickets will be sold. The drawing for the Gator will be during the annual Pork Chop Dinner on October 15th. That is not a football day, so no excuses not to be there on October 15th, 2021 at the Logan County Fairgrounds. They will also be selling tickets for the Pork Chop Dinner that evening. Advance tickets are $10 or $12 at the door. So get your tickets, save $2, get a great deal. The dinner starts at 5 p.m. Will include in-person as well as to-go options. In conjunction with the raffle and dinner, there will be a live and silent auction taking place. For more information, contact one of the FFA or 4-H kids or there you go, Phil, just call Guthrie FFA at 405-260-6370. Again, that's the annual Pork Chop Dinner. Don't forget also, the Guthrie FFA is selling that blue and gold sausage until Tuesday, September 7th. They have a variety of choices to choose from, including sausage, bacon, chicken, hams, turkey, and much more. To place an order, you can find one of the FFA students or call the Guthrie FFA at 405-260-6370.
I'm going to have to get that call made.
FFA had their annual ice cream social this week as well. Again, for our listening audience, that's the Putnam City West Marching Band playing. And we'll let them play us out to commercial break. Here at the Golden Chick Halftime Show, Guthrie leads PC West 34-0.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma Streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Exxon was founded by 2 combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Inside Jelsma Stadium, home opener for the Guthrie Bluejays. All going well here tonight. They lead the Class 6A Division II Putnam City West Patriots by a score of 34-0. This is the Golden Chick Halftime Show, located at I-35 and Highway 33 corridor. And go out and get you some tenders. They're open late. Still got plenty of time to do that, especially here at halftime. Hey, if you're watching a broadcast, your phone's portable. If you're in your car, we're right there on 93.7. No excuse to go get some Golden Chick right now.
Can I go?
No, you got to stay put. Okay. You got to stay put. Hey, real quick, before we go on, I want to say a big hello to Luke Young, who's watching us all the way at Luke Eufaula tonight.
Oh, good deal.
Yeah, Luke Young, the Woodcrest Fire Department chief out there, does a great job out there. Beautiful station. Yep. And we appreciate Luke checking us out from Lake Eufaula. You hear the crowd cheering in the background. That's the Guthrie High School Marching Band making their way onto the field. We hopefully will be able to catch them out or hear them, however you're taking us in tonight. We'll let the band have a little bit of airtime here on the Golden Chick Halftime Show. Real quickly, let's take a look at the South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update. We'll start in Class 6A football. There's a lot of good games tonight. Bixby, they've won a few football games.
They're pretty good.
They're taking on Jinx. They've won a few football games as well. It's
a
big show now.
Pretty good.
Bixby, by the way, largest winning streak in 6A right now, in the state of Oklahoma right now, 37. They got to win a state championship to break Wagner's 48-game winning streak.
I don't know what you're getting ready to tell me about this game, but I like their chances.
You like Bixby's chances?
I do.
Second quarter action, Bixby leads Jinx 7-0. Good one there. Lauren Montgomery, the head coach for the Bixby Spartans. Last night, Norman North defeated Norman 41-24. Stillwater at Edmond Santa Fe tonight. Remember, Edmond Santa Fe went on the road last week to Owasso, got beat there. And at halftime, this is a baseball score. Stillwater, well, this would be a great baseball matchup. Stillwater at Edmond Santa Fe. Stillwater leads the Santa Fe Wolves 11-6. And
oh, wow.
A lot of people think Santa Fe Wolves is the hope on the west side to take down the powerhouses on the east side. So far, not so good, but it's early. It's early.
No, it's early.
It's early.
No, it's early. It's early.
Deer Creek Antlers lead Southmore 24-0 that game at half. Edmond North leading Edmond Memorial also at halftime 10-0. Good one in the Moore War. Moore and Westmore tied 14-14. Another great matchup in 6A football tonight. Tulsa Union hosting Broken Arrow. They are the Redskins right now.
I don't know. Don't get me to line.
They're working on a new mascot. Of course we are. Union's leading Broken Arrow 21-7. We got agreement coming up. We got to be careful. we got paperwork. We're like almost official with what we do.
You said read this, and I looked at it. I said this is a legal document.
We got legal documents on all sides now. This is a big boy broadcast.
Oh boy. I don't know. I did tell you, though, with Ronnie joining the crew, I'm no longer your biggest concern.
Hey, one more score in 6A football. Another rival, UConn at Mustang tonight. Mustang leads that one by a score of 24-7. Some 6A2 scores real quick. Again, Sand Springs playing Bishop Kelly. Sand Springs leads the Comets now 20-0.
Wow.
6A2 taking on 5A. That's Midwest City taking on Carl Albert. Halftime score, Midwest City 7. Carl Albert 3.
Well, Carl Albert graduated a ton. I mean,
new coach, new quarterback, new line.
Now they still have the best player in 5A, I think. Right? I mean,
he's up there. Yeah.
He's up there. Yeah. He's one of the top 2 or 3.
He might be number 1. Yeah.
Could be, but they lost a lot.
Only 3 points in the first half against Midwest City. That's one thing about Carl Albert. They might not go undefeated. Well, they have the last few years, but
they'll be there at the end of the year.
They always play a tough schedule to get them ready for the postseason action there. But Midwest City leads 7-3. Make sure there's Booker T. Washington trails Dale City. Another great game tonight. Dale City leads 14-13. Take some look at Class 5A real quick. Again, the Guthrie High School Marching Band playing. And we hope to join them live here in progress without us talking over them. You'll look there. But 5A scores real quick. See if anything. Where's the? Let's see here. Cash leads Altus at halftime, 22-0. Looks like Altus is going to go another 0 for this year. Ardmore at Ada, good rival game there. Ardmore leads Ada 21-0. Tahlequah shutting out McLean 29-0. Wagner being shut out right now by Coweta 19-0. So
Coeta's for real.
How could Coweta beat Bishop McGinnis and Wagner to begin the season? That's pretty strong.
They're for real.
Noble leads Blanchard 7-3. Blanchard a 4A powerhouse. And one more score. Let's go. Collinsville leads Oologah at the break 34-7. That is your South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update from around the state of Oklahoma. Let's listen in for a few moments here of the Guthrie High School Marching Band. Got them in between performances, so we'll let them readjust and we'll join in for a little bit longer performance here. We'll give them some dues here. The Guthrie High School Marching Band fight song. It's a good song. It's been played a lot here in the first half as Guthrie leads PC West by a score of 34-0. When we come back on the Golden Chick halftime show, we'll take a look at the John Vance Miller scoring summary as well as highlights of the first half. Guthrie 34, PC West 0. This is the Golden Chick halftime show.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin, that's where the golden tenders come from, marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. Then we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
Mm-hmm. We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. Golden Chick. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
The Golden Chick halftime show rolls on with the John Vance Auto Group scoring summary right after this.
You can buy a pre-owned car, truck, SUV, or van anywhere. But why would you buy one without a guarantee? At John Vance Auto Group, our pre-owned vehicles come with our lifetime engine, transmission, and other powertrain components guarantee at no charge. Now that's peace of mind. We offer some of the lowest interest rates, too.
Everything you've heard about John Vance Auto Group, it's all true.
John Vance Auto Group.
Welcome back, Jelsma Stadium. Blue Jays lead Patriots 34-0. During here, the Golden Chick halftime show. Blue Jays looking to go 2-0 next week on the road again. Guthrie Blue Jays are back on the road as they travel to Duncan. Be sure to catch all the exciting action beginning at 6:30 p.m. with our pregame show here on 93.7 FM and live stream on Guthrie News page. Duncan Demons, it's a good series. That series is renewed. Guthrie will play them in the next 2 seasons for sure in the non-district as well. I like that series, Guthrie-Duncan.
Yeah, it's one that goes back so far, and it's fun, and Duncan's a great community. I mean, they're a true community, and it's fun to play those kind of schools, right? I mean, everybody gets out and has fun. That's what we have here. We have a great community that supports the kids, and, you know, I mean, it's fun to play the Carl Alberts, but I'm going to be honest with you. It's dead when you go over there.
Yeah.
I mean, the
atmosphere.
The atmosphere is just not the same. Now, part of that is they're sitting around going, "Are we going to win our 487,000th state title?" They're a little bored, but it's just not the same as a community school.
Yeah, Guthrie, Duncan every year in football. Guthrie, Duncan has a great tennis program. The Guthrie basketball team's always playing in Duncan as well. And so Guthrie, Duncan next week here on the broadcast, and Guthrie have a bye week the following week as well. Real quick, I wanted to give a big shout out to the Lady Jays softball team, victorious on Thursday against El Reno. Looks like the Lady Jays are headed to hosting a regional. They played Piedmont on Tuesday in the best game in the state of Oklahoma. All the hype. Piedmont, year in, year out state tournament, 2019 state champions. They're more than likely going to be there. They get there every single year. Guthrie softball continues to get better and better and better. And so all that hype, and it lived up to it as Piedmont did come through 4-3. Guthrie had the lead majority of the game, but as good teams are, they stay patient, they don't panic. Got 2 runs late in the ball game. Guthrie came back with a rally, got a run in the 7th, had the tying run at 3rd, the winning run at 1st, fly ball to center in of the game. But Piedmont, I think Piedmont had Guthrie, we better watch them, but now they definitely had that rematch September 20th. But both teams up here will be heading to host the regionals, and will be favored on paper to advance to the state tournament. Anything can happen in regional action, though. Well,
and like you said, they've done a great job building the program up. It's been for several years they've been working towards that with their Lady J softball, and we're starting to see it. They got a lot of young kids that are just killing it out there right now, which is a lot of fun. Yeah, no doubt. Coach Blakely always has different lineups. It's kind of like Josh Holiday, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, a different lineup every single time. In that loss to Piedmont, I had 4 freshmen on the field, including 1 in the circle. There was some clutch pinch hit. Trinity LeGrand had a big triple to bring in the 3rd run of the ball game. They had a variety of pitchers. They got great defensive play. Driscoll, a shortstop, had a gem of a play. Senior Elena Clark had a great play out in right field. So Coach Blakely has a deep team this year. Now, once you get in the state tournament, if you can get lucky to get there, there's Pryor, Piedmont, Carl Albert waiting on you. But softball headed in the right direction. Yeah, no doubt about it, and great to see. We'll take a timeout here on the Golden Chick halftime show. When we come back, it's first half highlights and scoring summary. This is Golden Chick halftime show.
Hayes Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Guthrie Bluejays from the first game all the way to the championship game. With years of experience in funeral service, the Hayes family brings compassion and professional service during difficult times. Owners Chuck, Lynette, and Hope take pride in providing families and their loved ones quality care. The Hayes family supports Guthrie student athletes on the playing field and in the classroom. Hayes Funeral Home is located on the corner of Noble and Wentz. Visit online at hayesfh.com.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more.
We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about.
F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Guthrie and Putnam City West have made their way out of the locker room. Warming up. Patriots to our left, Blue Jays to our right. Let's take a look at the first half highlights and scoring summary as well. There's a lot of highlights in this one, Phil, as Blue Jay defense set the tone here as Spade Pool pops the ball loose. Nico Pena picks it up in the end zone. And a minute 10 in the ball game, Guthrie led 7-0.
Yeah, I mean, great job by Spade, stepping up, making the play. Nico, as you said, was there to pick the ball up and get in the end zone, and then it just continued from there.
Hayden Calvert, touchdown run, a beautiful pass to Harper to set up the next touchdown run, which will be Isaiah Hammonds. Isaiah, 3 touchdowns, the first one coming up here in a few seconds for our video audience. And Isaiah's going to run from 8 yards out, and Guthrie will have a 20-0 lead with 4 minutes and 55 seconds to play in the first quarter. That would actually be the end, the score at the end of quarter number 1.
It's just been methodical. And here, another great run. He's going to come up just a little bit short, but punches it in on the next play, I believe.
Yeah, 1-yard touchdown run, make it 27-0 with 3 minutes and 33 seconds to play in the second quarter. And then the big one, Phil, 48-yard touchdown run. Of course, it was set up by the nice catch by Carson Wilder on second down and 21, and then Isaiah takes over from 48 yards out.
Watch his cutback here. He just does a great job. And, the kid, we've said it, and I know people can get tired of hearing it, but what makes him such a good running back is his vision. Vision and patience, just a great job all the way around. And the linemen are doing a fabulous job, obviously.
Isaiah Hammonds, 3 touchdown runs in the first half. Oh, that sounds familiar. You did that last week as well against Shawnee. Guthrie 34, PC West 0. Our final timeout here on the Golden Chick Halftime Show. When we come back, second half action. Jays, Patriots. This is the Golden Chick Halftime Show.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
At Generations Church, we exist to love God, love people, and serve both well. We're a multi-generational, multicultural church that believes in being a light to our city and our region. At Generations, we don't believe that church can be put in a box. We're a church that accepts all people from all walks of life, young, old, rich, and poor, and you will feel welcome at Generations. Join us at 10 a.m. every Sunday at 2524 West Noble in Guthrie, America. You can also join us at generationsguthrie.online.church.
We're about set for second half action. Welcome back, Jelsma Stadium. Cheyenne back in our triple play studio, making sure we stay afloat. Appreciate her all season long. She has to put up with us a few hours a week, but that's the only bad thing I can think for her. But anyway, hey, our film crew doing a great job tonight.
Great job.
Kel Evans and Mason Russell bring you the video shots here tonight. Braden Russell on the scoreboard graphics. Aaron Ryburn producing all of it tonight in studio here. Ronnie Phillips down on the sideline. Phil Nichols on my right. I'm Chris Evans. Thanks for joining us on this Friday night. So many options on a Friday night. So many football games, but yet you're joining us, and we appreciate that here on 93.7 FM KSPI, as well as our video stream audience out there on Guthrie News page.
Yeah, it's just good stuff, and this is what it's all about. Small town living, Friday night lights, the band's playing. Look at all the youngsters down there having fun, throwing out T-shirts. This is what it's about. This is why you choose to live in a community like Guthrie right here. You do wonder, you're up 34-0, right?
Right.
What do you say at halftime when you're up 34-0, Chris?
Don't dare give up a big play or a single point.
Right.
Defensively.
Oh, I promise you that's what
they're saying.
Times, yeah.
And so I think we'll see a lot of William Morgan, who will run the football quite a bit and was effective running. Isaiah is obviously the go-to guy, but William Morgan, a senior, ran the ball hard last week. So I'm sure we'll see a few more new names offensively, but I think defensively they'll keep playing majority of the players as they can.
Want to get that shutout, right?
Absolutely. Going for shutout number 2 of the season. Guthrie won the toss, so they will receive the ball here in the second half. We're underway as the Blue Jays will return it from the 11-yard line, center of the field. That's Jackson Walters across the 25, and he'll be tackled shy of the 30-yard line. They'll mark him at the 29. So first down 10 for the Blue Jays, moving right to left on the radio dial. I hope you enjoyed the Golden Chick halftime show, able to talk about Guthrie softball, Guthrie football, scores from around the state of Oklahoma, highlights, impact. Golden Chick halftime show.
Golden Chick.
Yeah.
Can we go there? How late do they stay open? That's important. Do we know? We should know.
What are we having it?
Set a box out by the curb if you're closed for me, please.
Look like injured Blue Jay coming off the field. First down and 10. Hand off to Isaiah from the 28 to the 35-yard line. And not sure who it was. Let's go down to Ronnie. Who was the injured player coming off the field?
Number 15, Landon Herzer. We're limping off the field right now. He's being helped over there to the trainer's table, and they're going to look at his foot right now.
All right, appreciate that. Hopefully nothing major there. Probably won't come back tonight regardless of what it is, but hopefully he's okay as he goes to the table. Trainer over there looking at him. 6-yard pickup for Isaiah. It's second down and 4. Isaiah runs on the right side across the 35, tripped up at the 38, pick up a 3, third down and 1. And offensively, this will be what Guthrie will do. Just keep the ball on the ground, run the clock out, and get out of here.
Yeah, run the clock. Hopefully no more people run off the field and get home. Get ready for next week.
We're actually going to give him the first down, so it was a pickup of about 4 yards. Fresh set of downs for the Blue Jays. First down and 10. Ball marked at the 38-yard line. 3 receiver set. Halfback, running back. It's Isaiah. Breaks a tackle in the backfield. Second tackle. He's at the 40. 45 midfield. Stiff arm at the 45. And dragged from behind. Tackled at the 39-yard line. 12 plus 10's 22 yards, Phil.
Just all night. I don't know what his total is now for the evening, but absolutely great performance by Isaiah. Great job our offensive line. Receiver, skinny lineman out there doing a good job on the edge, blocking as well. So just been a really good performance by the Jays tonight.
First and 10, ball at the 40-yard line. 3 receivers. Carson Wilder, halfback on the right side. Play action. Hayden.
He's there.
Downfield. Deandre Jones caught inside the 20, 15, 10 to the 5. Touchdown, Blue Jays. Deandre Jones from 40 yards out.
That absolutely great route ran by Deandre and a perfect pass right in stride by young Calvert. 6 more points for the good guys. Look at this pass. Spot on. That's a whole lot of off-season pitching and catching and getting used to each other. It's a great job.
And oh, by the way, all day to throw the football, to let that play
all day.
Yeah. Take shape. Izak trying to make it 41-0. Snap. Hold. Line drive kick.
Nope.
Wide left on the line drive. So the extra point is no good. So the score stays at 40-0. Timeout from Jelsma. This is Guthrie Bluejay football presented by F&M Bank.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Bluejay fans, Jason Herzel, Dennis Oakes, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world.
Have you heard the big news here in Guthrie? You know the Guthrie Tagging Agency is your local source for all your vehicles, boats, ATVs, trailers, titles, registrations, and of course driver's license renewals and replacements. But now, the Guthrie Tagging Agency helps with driver's road test. That's right, take your road test right here in Guthrie. No more trips to Edmond or Stillwater or Enid. Call and schedule your appointment at 282-3873. Guthrie Tagging Agency, open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 and on Saturdays from 9 to noon.
Blue Jays Looking good tonight, leading 40-0. Big shout out to Billy Poplin watching the broadcast in his driveway. Appreciate that.
Protein shake.
Health first.
Oh, absolutely, every time.
We'll have the John Vance Motor scoring summary after Ezok's kick. See if you can get this one in the end zone. One of them has gone there so far. Approaches the football, kicks it right to left. Will not get into the end zone, so here comes the big return from the 3-yard line to the far side, to the 15, cutting it to the near side now, center of the field, 20, 25, 30, and tackled at the 32-yard line. Spade Poole with the tackle. On the return man, number 13, Corey Gordon. Nice return of about, well, we'll go 32 minus 3. That would be 29 yards for Gordon, the Baylor University football commit.
Heck of an athlete. Now, is he wide out or DB at the next level? What do you think?
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, he's long enough. I mean, he could obviously.
DB comes to my mind.
Free safety?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patriots will have it for the first time here offensively in quarter number 3. Trailing at 40-0 to the Blue Jays, 10:09. Line of scrimmage is the 32-yard line. 5 receiver set. Quarterback far side caught behind the line of scrimmage and tackled at the 34-yard line. Jackson Walters on the tackle. Pickup of about 2 yards maybe. It'll bring up second down and 8. 10 minutes, under 10 minutes to play in quarter number 3. Guthrie 40, PC West 0. So, Phil, is this the year the 5P for Carl Albert stops?
You know, gosh, I love it when you do this to me. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes.
I have that feeling,
I have
too.
a feeling, yeah.
I have that feeling, too.
Yeah, I mean.
Second down and 8. Pass caught at the 39 to the 40. First down to 42, 45, midfield, Guthrie territory. And tackled by Deandre Jones at midfield. 16-yard pickup for the Patriots.
You know, I think they're still, until somebody beats them.
Sure.
Obviously, they have to be considered the favorite, but you see Coweta, you see Collinsville, you see some of these teams. McAllister. This Blue Jay squad's coming on, and they're going to continue to get better. You know, don't rule out McGinnis just yet.
Right.
I mean, so there's still some really good football teams out there, but I just have a gut feeling that this is when the run stops.
And it's just the amount of seniors they had a year ago. All the playmakers, they got to come down some. I mean, they will not stay at that level.
Well, and you can't.
First down and 10 play from midfield, pass over the head of the intended receiver. Incomplete. Second down and 10 for the Patriots upcoming.
You can't for a second overstate how important a 4-year starter like Ben Harris, leader, great athlete at OU now as a preferred or as a walk-on.
4 state championships,
4 state titles,
2 losses,
lost 2 games. I mean, you know, come on. I mean, that's the kind of stuff that you see once in a lifetime, if ever in a lifetime. And so, very special, and a lot of other great players they had to replace as well. So, yeah, I think somebody else is going to be hoisting the trophy this year in 5A.
And, you know, Carl Albert coming down, I think other teams are starting to get better as well. And not only, you know, you're used to your Guthries, and there's a snap past the quarterback. He has to retrieve this one, picks it up at the 35, throws it. Spade Poole hits him as he throws it. It's in the air, and it's caught at the 30-yard line. And surrounded by Blue Jays, a great catch by the Patriot. We'll see who came down with that.
13. It was 13.
I should have known better.
Sorry.
Yeah, my bad. Of course, it's Gordon coming down with the catch.
Yeah, and
look at that, Phil. 2 Blue Jays in the area.
Look how high he went up.
I changed my mind. He's going to be receiver.
Yeah, probably receiver. Although it wouldn't be bad having a guy with hands like that playing free safety either.
He gets it at the 30-yard line. Big play for PC West, so they have a first down at the Guthrie 30-yard line. 8:20 to play in the third quarter. Guthrie leads it 40-0. Now, Carl Albert has Bazell, the outstanding running back and linebacker, but new offensive lineman, new quarterback, new head coach. So James, the quarterback, shotgun snap, wanted to run or throw with it, but took off and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. So it's a sack for Spade Poole. Spade Poole quietly having a night here tonight. So it'll be fun to watch. 5A a little bit more open this year with Carl Albert down a little bit and teams coming up.
Yeah, no, and I think that makes for a better. I think that's good for 5A. I mean, we need For years and years and years, you've always got your 4 or 5 usual suspects.
Yeah.
And then 3 or 4 other really good football teams, and then kind of everybody else, right? And I think it's getting a little deeper in 5A.
And take advantage now because those Midwest City Bombers are coming down in 5A next season.
Yep.
Second down and 12 play. Pass is incomplete. Jacob Varnell puts the pressure.
Spade wants that one back. Watch this on this replay if you can.
You are liking this.
Look at there. Oh.
Hey, let's quickly go downstairs, Ronnie Phillips, with a Mercy Health report.
So Herzl is being iced down on the ankle over there. The trainer said that he's going to be out for the game. Coach Beebe don't think it's too serious, but obviously want to play cautious, being up 40-0 now.
Appreciate that, Ronnie, on our Mercy Health report. And kind of assume in the way Landon was walking off that he wouldn't be back tonight, and that's the official word there. Appreciate that report there. Third down and 12 play. The pass is broken up and then intercepted. Will it stay, though? There is a flag down at the play. Who pushed off, Zach Henry or the intended receiver?
Well, he's running back. I think it might be.
Okay, I think they're going to rule it incomplete. So no interception. So pass interference will be on
offense.
PC West. So offensive pass interference. Boy, Zach Henry, he's all over the place. I mean, he's already had a couple of interceptions, and he almost had another one right there.
You know what I think of when I see Zach? He's playing DB, but he's got like a linebacker mentality.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he's just a kind of a wired-up
He plays the ball
kid.
really well.
He does play the ball well, yeah.
With the incomplete pass, the penalty, it looks like Guthrie will decline the penalty and make it 4th down and 12. Obviously, the Patriots at the Guthrie 32 will keep the football and try for it here, as they will need the 20-yard line for a first down. Shotgun snap. Throws it in the air, looking for Gordon again, and it is intercepted in the end zone. Deandre Jones, of course, in high school football, if you intercept it or if anything goes in the end zone, you cannot return it. But Deandre Jones with a second interception. He had one last week. He has one here tonight, and boy, he played the football nicely on that one.
Watch it right here, lined up, matched up with 13, and just great position, played the ball well. That's a big-time play right there by Deandre. That's why he'll be playing on Saturday somewhere next year.
Yeah, he's a gifted athlete. You know, I'm gonna say probably Coach Killer Beebe wants him to play defense only, but I'm kind of glad he's playing offense because he's so phenomenal on both sides of the ball.
Great athlete, just great. He's just so important on defense.
Good look at there at the Guthrie coaching staff: Coach Young, Coach Sanders, Coach Rice, right there. William Morgan looks like he'll check into the lineup.
You called that one, buddy.
7:05. Looks like Isaiah Hammond's night might be done. First down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Here goes William Morgan. He runs hard, too. He's no slouch. PC West better get ready for William Morgan. It's a 4-yard pickup from the 20 to the 24.
Of course, William's dad, one of the absolute finest linebackers ever to play at Guthrie, Oklahoma. So physical. Hey, wasn't it William that had 20 tackles against Carl Albert?
Yes.
That makes a career right there.
Yes. That was when TV was really prominent, and it was a big deal to be on TV back then.
Yeah.
It was post-game interview, and everyone was like, "Oh no,
boy,
careful, Morgan, careful, William." I should say. Here's William Morgan, cuts it back.
Great job.
And he'll pick up a few more yards. It'll bring up third down play real quick. Hey, real quick. Oklahoma State Cowboys kick off their season Saturday, tomorrow, as they host Missouri State inside Boone Pickens Stadium. We have you covered before, during, and after the game right here on Hot 93.7 FM. It all begins game day live at Eskimo Joe's at 2:30. Moving over to the network with Dave and John, pregame show at 4 o'clock. Then after the game, we go back to game day live at Eskimo Joe's for post-game thoughts and analysis. Oklahoma State football right here all season long on 93.7 FM.
What do you think is going to happen with the Big 12? There was a new report came out today that seems like they're out there talking to 6-7 teams right now.
Flag on the play, by the way, by PC West. It'll be a first down. It's going to be third down and 2. Now it's first down and 10. Ball marked at the 34. I think
Big 12 is going to stick around.
I think so too. I think they're going to invite some, whether it be Louisville or Central Florida or Houston. Or
I heard 6 teams today.
So 16. Yeah, that's
what I heard.
That would be the goal now. 16 teams.
I mean, so it would be.
I kind of hope they do. I hope
do
they
too.
Stay.
No, we need the Big 12.
I totally agree. First down and 10 for the Blue Jays from now the 34-yard line. Morgan Lowers the pads.
Look at that.
Keeps the feet moving. Gets it to the 36. 2-yard pickup there. And William Morgan, 2 yards, but he's delivering the hits offensively.
Yeah, he's lowering it. Look at that. Yeah. 34. That's that freshman. He just got introduced to a senior. William on the hoof looks a lot like Hammonds.
Yeah.
I mean, they look very similar.
William Morgan, 5'9", 166 pounds.
Yeah.
When he gets the handoff, he's quick. I mean, he gets to the line quick.
Yeah.
Second down and 8 play from the Guthrie 36-yard line. Morgan, little inside handoff on the far side, 40. Working his way to that first down marker. He'll be right at there. It'll be in the spot. With that spot, it will be a first down. So a 9-yard pickup for William Morgan. It's a first down.
Great job here. Big 67 getting out there pulling, leading the way. Great job all the way around.
Senior offensive line, they've been good tonight.
Yeah, very good.
Really have. They're supposed to dominate, and they are. It's one thing that you're supposed to do it. Executing is another thing. They've done well.
That was Berryhill out there leading with that pull. He's a junior, and he's 270-some pounds pulling like that. That's pretty darn athletic.
Not a starter, but again, a role player coming in, giving you new snaps, fresh snaps.
And getting better in game time situation, which is big.
First down and 10, hand off to Morgan. He'll try the left side of the line of scrimmage. PC West sniffs this one out a little bit better here. Just a 1-yard pickup. Second down and 9, under 4 minutes to play in quarter number 3. Guthrie leads it by a score of 40-0. Guthrie led at halftime by a score of 34-0. You know, the last time in 6A football that a West Side school, which was Midwest City, it was back-to-back state champions, 94-95. Bill Clinton was the president. That's the last time a West Side school was when Bill Clinton was the president of the United States.
Let's see, I was.
By the way, Tom Brady, he was a senior that year in 95.
Oh, boy.
Pass is incomplete. Calvert trying to hook up with Harper behind the line of scrimmage. Falls incomplete. Third down and 9 upcoming for the Jays.
Bill Clinton was probably like 30.
19. I was a junior in high school.
Oh, jeez. That's been a long time. That's a long time ago.
4 of our team members on this radio broadcast weren't born. Third down and 9, hand off to Morgan, and he's stuffed. No pickup there. Fourth down and 9. Guthrie might have to punt the football away for the first time tonight, as the playbook has gone ultra conservative here, and rightfully so.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to be spinning the ball around up 40-0. We call a timeout.
They haven't put the play clock in, so they're going to have a little. Well, they must have called that. Hey, we'll take a timeout with them. Well, the clock's still rolling.
I don't think we did. I think we're going
to have a running clock.
I think the White Hat's asking what we're doing too right now.
Almost took a break. Okay. Let's go downstairs with Ronnie. What do we got?
Coach Beebe's just going to let the clock run down. He's going to call a timeout here at 1 second.
There you go. Take advantage of every second. We'll take advantage as well. Timeout from Jelsma. Guthrie 40. PC West 0. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
There's one big difference between Vance Auto Group and the other dealers: transparency. We show all the discounts and rebates on our website long before you arrive. See your monthly payment, your current vehicle's value, Carfax, and everything about the vehicle you're interested in buying. You can even buy any vehicle, new or pre-owned, without leaving home, right from our website. Buy with transparency at the John Vance Auto Group.
John Vance Auto Group.
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Bluejays student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma, or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Bluejays leading Putnam City West tonight 40-0. Home opener for the Bluejays. Back on the road next week when they travel to Duncan for their final non-district game of the season. Blue Jays call a timeout with 2:38 to play in quarter number 3. Hayden Calvert will line up at his 35-yard line punt formation. 2 receivers. one on each side to try go tackle the return man. Good snap at the knees. That one's a low line drive, but effective punt for Calvert. Picked up at the 20 and down quickly at the 23-yard line. Carson Wilder, jersey 33, seeking in there like a missile on the tackle. That's a couple of high fives from his coaches. Patriots will set up camp. First down and 10. Inside their 25-yard line, they'll mark it at the 23.
Does this quarter went slow to you? Does it feel slow?
It feels like there should be like 2.5 minutes, not 2:29. So it had a 2.5 minute left on there, Phil.
To it, yeah.
Real quick, a South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update. Tulsa Union leading Broken Arrow now 21-14, and Edmond Santa Fe trailing Stillwater now 24-6. Update: Bixby Jinx Trojans yet to get on the scoreboard. They trail Bixby 16-0. So it looks like right now, of course, Jinx is a good team. Come back and win that ball game.
Nope.
Win streak to 38.
Ball game.
Chalk it up. All right.
It's a lock.
Pass incomplete for the Patriots. Second down and 10 play upcoming.
Bixby, of course, has the best player in the state of Oklahoma.
Braylon Presley, committed to the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Haas, no, different. Luke Haas might be the top 5 player in the state. He's only a junior, commit to OU.
Well, when you're 6'4" and 2 whatever he is, and you
stack the box,
and you took 3 or 4 years off, and you come back and you're a preseason All-American. Yeah, you're pretty good.
Pass incomplete, third down and 10 for the Patriots upcoming.
But this is Presley's time. I mean, but yeah, obviously Haas is the top 3 or 4 guy in the state. Obviously, I mean, he's got offers from everybody in the country. So
we might as well give credit for that, because we're like, where are these offers at? And then after we called them out,
they start coming in. Yeah, all we got. I mean, careful what you say, because all we got to do is say something. Things happen.
Well, then there's emails. And
tried to run it out there.
It sounded really good.
I went a little too far.
Couple passes here. If you thought the third quarter was going slow, now that I'm paying attention of it, this last 10 seconds has gone really slow, Phil.
Feels like an hour, yeah.
Third down and 10. Patriots from their own 23-yard line. We'll take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. 2:19 left in quarter number 3. Guthrie 40, PC West 0. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
When garage door problems occur, don't call a kind of service company or maybe a repair guy. Call Paul Creed at A-Team Overhead Door. Paul owns and operates his company and has over 15 years of experience in residential and commercial overhead door service. Paul provides all garage door services from repairs to installations. With free estimates, Paul will work with you to decide the best possible solution for your garage door or opener problems. Call A-Team Overhead Door today, 405-642-7065.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
Third down and 10 for the PC West Patriots. Ball will be snapped here momentarily from the 23-yard line. Got a cool little nugget for you, Phil, after the snap here. Third down and 10. James, the quarterback. Snap, throw, batted in the air by Poole. Intercepted by Zach Henry at the 32, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Zach Henry. Another interception for the Blue Jay secondary.
Tell you, Zach's just a ball hog, man. I mean, this kid just goes to the ball. It seems to always be around it. 2 weeks in a row. I believe pick 6 last week too, right?
Yes.
So he thinks this is normal, Chris. I mean, he expects this every week now.
Now, give Spade pulled the assist. He knocked it up in the air. And Zach Henry took advantage of it.
Yeah, great job. Man. What a good job. What a great job.
Guthrie preparing go downstairs with Ronnie. So we're giving credit to Spadepool, knocked it up. Zach Henry with the 32-yard interception, but there was another key play on that play, Ronnie.
Oh, Shaputis just blew that offensive line up, got in the face of the quarterback. Quarterback throws it up, and the rest is history.
Defensive line sets up the linebacker. Linebacker sets up the DB. And it equals another touchdown. Pick 6 for Zach Henry. Jays increasing that lead up to 47-0. Good night to be a Blue Jay. Timeout from Jelsma. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Exxon was founded by 2 combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Welcome to Sonic. May I take your order? Cheeseburger. You got it. There's nothing to cheese now. I got the pickles. Order up on the Sonic cheeseburger.
You got cheesecake and you got ice cream. So when you put the 2 of those together, does that make it one thing?
I'm not even listening to you right now.
I know. Sonic cheesecake glass.
I'm really having an experience here. This is
Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33.
Last week, it was the defense setting up the offense. Tonight, the defense setting up the defense and offense. John Vance Motor scoring summary. Chris Shaputis forces the pass. Spadepool knocks the ball up in the air. Zach Henry reaps the benefits. 32-yard pick 6 for the junior. Takes it in for your latest Blue Jay touchdown. 47-0. That is your John Vance Motor scoring summary. Izak going to have to ice his leg down after this one. It's a live ball. It's a sky kick. Fielded by PC West at the 32. It'd be first down and 10. So you look at the Blue Jays scoring tonight. 7 scores altogether. 4 rushing scores. 3 of those by Isaiah. 2 defensive scores. A scoop and score for Nico Pena. Interception by Zach Henry. And then 1 passing play. Hayden Calvert to Deandre Jones from 40 yards out. So Guthrie not only scoring, but scoring pretty. Is that a way to say it?
Sure. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, they're just scoring. I mean, it's been a good night. I mean, they're flying around to the ball and executing. Not a lot of penalties.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it's just been a good night.
First down and 10 for the Patriots. They'll take over from their own 32-yard line. Little run game here, and Jackson Walters will have a tackle for loss, a TFL back to the 25-yard line. Under 2 minutes playing quarter number 3. A big a big shout out to Brad Trost, former sports writer here in Guthrie. Went back home living in Owasso with his wife and beautiful child, and watching us on our YouTube feed. So we say thank you and good to hear from you, Brad Trost.
I miss seeing Brad.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Did a great job covering sports here.
He's a pro.
Absolutely, yeah.
He's a pro.
Loss of 7 on the play, back to the 25, so it's second down and 17. Minute 23, just a couple snaps left in this third quarter. James takes a shotgun snap, has 2 backs, just throws it up, and it will be incomplete. A lot of hand battling back and forth between Gordon and Deandre Jones. Good no call there. Both of them were going after it, and I thought the officials did a good job letting that one go.
Yeah, they did. And it's, I mean, this isn't their first rodeo. It's minute 12 left in the third quarter. One team's up 47-0.
Referee tonight, Rick Smith. The umpire, Mickey Lockhart. The head linesman, Cody Galliner. Line judge, David Tuck. And the back judge is Danny Ates. Phil?
Yes, sir.
The longest series streak, I think it was played last night. It was the 100th edition. There's a shotgun snap, little handoff, tackle for loss. Blue Jay hold on third down and 17. PC West will have to punt the football away. Hominy and Cleveland played for the 100th time. I believe that's the longest series that 2 teams have gotten together in the state of Oklahoma. Bragging rights this year goes to the Hominy as they took down Cleveland 38-29. 100 game. I mean, just to give you an example, Guthrie and Shawnee have played 35 times.
Yeah, no doubt. And I had this whole system. I could never remember that.
The high school huddle, we always talk about this game every single year.
Could never remember the names of the school. I said hominy. Hominy like corn tastes bad.
And that's why
Baker Mayfield plays in Cleveland.
Low line drive punt. Guthrie will pick it up at the 48 to the 45. That's Deandre Jones. Tackled at the 40-yard line, 8-yard return, first down and 10. That's why I did it during the break.
Yeah, you didn't want to embarrass me?
Oh, yeah.
You getting soft? What are you doing?
I wasn't thinking.
Yeah.
I should have done that.
Missed an opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want people to hear you think out loud.
Oh, there's no chance of that.
You get dangerous when you think out loud. 19 seconds left.
Usually that thing below my nose starts moving and I get in trouble.
Yeah, we got agreements. I can't forget we got
contractual agreements.
We have agreements with the school. We have agreements with the radio station.
Whoa. We do?
Oh, yeah. They just don't throw anybody. Well, maybe they do just throw anybody on the air. Cheyenne can pull that plug any second.
Just don't ever throw a contract in front of me again so casually.
That red phone will light up, and Cheyenne pulls the plug. Morgan gets the stiff arm. Get off me. 35.
It's not Morgan.
Inside. Is that not Morgan? No, excuse me. Looks like Morgan gets to the 28. Who is that?
24.
That's a good way to enter the ball game.
Xavier Williams, sophomore, 5'10", 150.
We'll have Aaron rack that one up again. 9 seconds. As it was a nice little stiff arm. Final play of the third quarter. We've reached the fourth quarter. Guthrie leading PC West 47-0 as the Guthrie High School band will march us out at the end of the third quarter. Come back for fourth quarter action. Blue Jay football presented by FM Bank.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
We get set for fourth quarter action. Blue Jays shutting out their opponent so far. 7 straight shutout quarters to begin the season. 33-0 last week over Shawnee. Right now 47-0 over PC West. Final 12 minutes from Gelsman Stadium. Come and stay tuned. We got a lot to get to in the Terra Insure Group post-game show video. Let's get a good look at the Blue Jay huddle there.
These are amazing.
The monitors, the
monitor, all of it.
I mean, the video guys are doing a great job.
They're doing a great job. They really are. They can't hear me, can they?
No.
Yeah, they're doing
offensive coordinator Jason Rice.
Yep.
Talking to his offense group. Chad Sanders, offensive line coach, in there as well. Hayden Coward talking to his new running back in there who came in, made a nice impression with the stiff arm. But coming up, Terra Insure Group postgame show, Ronnie Phillips will have the coach interview with head coach Kelly Beebe. We'll have the scoring summary. Of course, we will have the North Church player of the game. And boy,
I got some ideas.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah,
good. I want to give like 13 awards out, but this ain't YMCA, so we got to. Well, not tonight. Well,
Are you still on the board?
Yeah, I'm still on the board.
Yeah, you were. Jeez, that's my line, Chris.
Well, not everyone, but in the YMCA, everyone gets a medal at the end. But
we know.
We only have one medal tonight.
Okay.
We only have one medal.
Sometimes you need to quit digging, Chris.
Oh. I can go get some more medals.
Well, you better.
We're set fourth quarter action. I think they know.
Oh, yeah,
I hope they know.
I've told them for years.
First down and 10. Here we go.
Oh, nice.
25, 20, down to the 15, tackled at the 14-yard line. There's our new guy, Xavier Williams, a 5'10 sophomore.
That's nice to see. Like you said, we'd see some young kids in here. Man, what a great experience. And that's a nice run by the young man. I mean, big hole, obviously, but still did the right things, got upfield. That's great. Great to see.
But I think every kid needs a medal, right, to start feeling good about themselves at a young age. Does I need to move on?
About 30 seconds ago, yeah. And you should be worried. If I'm the voice of reason, you need to really reevaluate what you're doing.
I mean, it's certain. Okay,
no, you got to move on.
First down and 10. Here he goes again.
Oh, nice job.
Leans forward to the 10-yard line. Nice, tough run there by Xavier Williams.
Finish the run here. That's what you want to see these young kids. Immediately lower those pads, finish the run. That's outstanding. That's a great job. Of course, no breaks for the big boys up front. They're still out there saying, what about me? I could use a break.
I'm looking at 24, and he's like, what's taking so long? We're going to give me the football.
Where's the ball?
Give me the football. Williams wants his first varsity touchdown. Second down and 6 from the 10-yard line. He's going to have to get the inside handoff here. Cuts to the left side, to the 5. Ooh. Down to the 4-yard line.
Well, we got a first and goal, though. Again, a nice little run. Got a little tripped up there.
All right, everyone get set. It's always cool to have your first varsity touchdown. So, okay, I'm going to look at the roster. Number 24, 5'10", 151 pounds, Xavier Williams. Okay,
Calvert pulls the ball. He's going to have a problem.
Oh, boy. I didn't think about that scenario. First and go from the 3. Hayden,
you be nice.
First and go from the 3-yard line. Williams lines up on the left side at the running back spot. Gets the handoff. Tries the left side. Fighting, crawling into the end zone. The touchdown. The sophomore, his first of his career. Strike up the Guthrie band.
That's a big deal, like you just said, Chris. And especially, he'll always remember that. Big thing. Get you over a half 100. Now we are squarely focused on the shutout. Good job again by the offensive line. They've done a good job all night. It's a really good ball game.
Blue Jays to try on the extra point here. Noah French will get the opportunity to kick this one between the goalpost. 53-0, trying to make it 54. Good snap, good hold. Kick not quite there. It falls no good. 9:57 left in the ball game. Guthrie 53. PC West 0. Guthrie's hung a half 100 tonight. Timeout. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Hello, Blue Jay family. I'm Pastor Hetty. I want to invite you to North Church Guthrie, where you can expect fun, Bible-centered kids and student ministries, life-giving groups, engaging worship, and powerful messages. I would love to see you and your family at North Church Guthrie this Sunday at 9:30 or 11 a.m., where our vision is to love God, love people, and follow Jesus. And remember, God loves you, and go win.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years. I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
Touchdown run by the sophomore running back, 24, Xavier Williams, his first touchdown of his young career. Hopefully one of many on a 3-yard run. 9:57 to play in quarter number 4. Blue Jays increasing that lead, 53-0. Scoring summary brought to you by our good friends at John Vance Auto Group. Sky kick.
Loose ball.
Loose ball, which is why Guthrie goes with that sky kick. Looks like PC West was able to jump on that. And both football teams will rest well, Ronnie, but another team on the field will also rest well.
Yeah, all the fans here on Guthrie side are obviously cheering every touchdown. The players down here are very excited, especially when he got his first touchdown of his career here. But I can tell you who's not happy about this. Those are the gentlemen and women down there on the Guthrie ROTC having to do push-ups. My goodness. He took him a while to get that 53rd win, but he got it done. Kudos to him.
Tired just watching them.
They started that after the 07s.
I hope so. The strongest ROTC members of all time. Over 700 points in that season. Yeah. 1st and 10 for PC West from their own 37-yard line. Screen pass caught by the D1 player. Now he's going to reverse field, go all the way to the side. He hasn't got to the line of scrimmage yet and will not get there. Nice open field tackle. Cole Whitfield for the Blue Jays. Tackle there, the Baylor commit, number 13, Corey Gordon.
Yeah, obviously a great athlete, but he's running for his life, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
Phil, got a South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update.
Okay.
Carl Albert at Midwest City tonight. This now in the 4th quarter. Midwest City Bombers 14, Carl Albert 9.
Yeah, Midwest City, where would you put them this year? I mean, what kind of squad do they have?
Well, PC West, 2nd down 14. Pass is incomplete, broken up nicely by Deandre Jones. Gordon had it in his hands at the 35, but contact by Jones jars the ball loose to the turf. Falls incomplete. 6'8", 2nd tier probably.
Yeah.
I think Bixby and Choctaw again.
And that's my point.
At the top.
I think that's my point, though. You've got a Midwest City team that's not one of their, power teams that's currently beating
Carl Albert,
5-time defending state champion Carl Albert.
And remember, next football season, Midwest City and Del City are coming to 5A football.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
3rd down 14.
Oh, nice.
What a play! What a read! Varnell stayed home, reaped the benefits of that one. Tackle for loss in the backfield on a little toss jet sweep play. Loss on play back to the 25-yard line.
Just a great job. He's a football player, 16 is.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know, does he play anything else, or do you know?
He can run the football when needed.
Okay, does he play basketball, baseball?
I'm not sure.
Else?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And again, moved over. Also has a younger brother on the football team as well.
Is he a sophomore?
He is a sophomore.
Yeah.
Josh Varnell, he wears jersey number 38, 6'1", 175-pound sophomore. Had a good junior varsity game on Monday night. Did the younger Varnell.
Good.
8-12, 8-11 to play in the ball game. Guthrie leads at 53-0. Flags on this punt play. And it's going to be a false start on the Patriots. It'll back them up a few more yards. 4th down and ball haul. 4th down 26 officially. Stay tuned to our Insure Group postgame show. We'll hear from head coach Kelly Beebe. We'll also take a look at more scores from around the state of Oklahoma. The Guthrie High School band playing loud and proud tonight on that far sideline.
Good crowd. Good crowd traveled over. It's good.
West punts the ball. Fielded at midfield by Jackson Walters. To the 45, center of the field to the 40. And he'll be stood up there for a 10-yard return. 1st down and 10. And the Blue Jay offense will come back onto the field, leading at 53-0, 7:53 to play in this one. Enid got them a victory last week over Putnam City.
I saw that. I looked at their schedule right after that. Enid's?
Uh-huh.
It's a little tough.
Might be the last one.
Yeah, possibility.
Hey, Coweta in the 4th quarter beating Wagner 34-7.
Wow.
Not only beating Wagner, but beating them by 27 points.
That's big.
Have a timeout on the field. We'll do the same thing. 7:53 left in the ball game. Guthrie 53, PC West 0. This is Blue Jay football presented by our good friends at F&M Bank.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin. That's where the golden tenders come from. Marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. And we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I love to get extra rolls, so I love it.
Mm-hmm. We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden.
Golden
Chick. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more.
We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about.
F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
First down and 10 for the Blue Jays. Looks like we'll have a new quarterback in the ball game for Guthrie. 34, Nate Binford is the new quarterback for the Jays. He'll hand it off to Williams. Loss on the play. Clock rolling here. Big shout out to Justin and Amanda Fortney watching and listening to the ball game tonight. Appreciate the Fortneys taking in a little Blue Jay football. Little young Fortney, Eli Fortney, and the cross-country Blue Jays and Lady Jays off to a good start. Boys won the first meet of the year over in Weatherford. Ran in the very highly competitive Mustang night race.
Wow. I've ran at night.
How long ago was that?
People chasing me. It was probably a while
Well,
ago.
obviously they were chasing you, but
Yeah.
a long time ago.
Oh, yeah, they were chasing me.
Loss of 3, second down 13. Williams, 45-40, 35, down to the 32.
Come on now.
3 yards shy of the first down. Nice run there.
Very nice run.
Williams.
Good job, great job there blocking. 51, I believe, was 51. He threw a nice block on that.
Jaden Bauska, excuse me.
Very nice.
5'11", 219-pound senior.
Great. It's great to see. That was a great block. Did a great job.
Third down and 2, very manageable here for the backup quarterback and backup running back, taking advantage of every second on that play clock, which is now at 10 seconds. Coming up on 6 minutes to play in the ball game. Binford will run with it for the first time tonight. He'll have a first down, a little bit more than that, as he's tackled near the 26-yard line. 6-yard pickup for him. Fresh set of downs, and hopefully the Jays can keep it on the ground and melt this 5:52. '67, Justin Beerhill, you mentioned him. We see him at left tackle. Joe Matthews still in there at left guard. 77, of course, still centering the football. Blake Schwartz.
Let's talk about 51, Jaden.
Hayden Simpson in there. Hayden Simpson, state placer for the Guthrie wrestling team.
Recently made All-American, and what was he in freestyle?
I think that's Greco.
Greco?
Yep,
Okay.
Greco. Binford hands it off to Williams. There's a couple of flags, 2, 3. If I had a flag, I'd throw one too. I saw the face mask.
Yeah.
I saw the face mask.
I didn't see it, but with all those flags come flying in, you have a pretty good idea. You know what it is. I bet I see it this time, Chris.
I'm going to go 25% for you.
Oh, that helps me. Oh, boy, there it is.
There.
Oh. Yeah, that is definitely the 15-yard type. No doubt about that.
Aaron Ryburn on the instant replay. We're able to go frame by frame. Able to rewind it, take a look at it. First down and 10 for the Blue Jays. Ball is marked at the 11-yard line. So Jays can get another first down inside the 1. 14 on the play clock. Under 5 minutes to play in the game. Stay tuned. A lot coming up in the TIG post-game show.
You think Seth's going to bring us any chicken?
You think there's any left? Binford, quarterback keeper, getting the edge. Slides into the end zone. Was he inbounds? He was. Touchdown, Blue Jays. Strike up the band for Nate Binford.
It's a good young man getting his first touchdown and varsity action. I think we had a late hit on the play as well.
There was a flag down, but I think it came after the score.
Yeah.
Definitely a late hit.
Yeah.
Good job, our camera crew, to stay with it. It'll be enforced on the kickoff, I do believe.
Yeah.
So Nate Binford gets his first varsity touchdown. Xavier Williams was able to do it before that. Now, how many times in the past, Phil, has Guthrie been able to avoid 60 points on the scoreboard? Right now it's 59. Guthrie with the extra point would make it 60. Many times Guthrie, of course, you want to try to keep the score low as possible where it doesn't look like you run it up and look at, did it sneak across? It did. It skinned across the goalpost, the bar, and it goes in. We'll keep it here. We're up to date on our timeouts. Guthrie increasing that lead now 60-0, 4:39 left in the ball game.
Of course, what was it? Was it 07 had how many? We counted one time. Was it 8 or 9 games where they scored over 60?
Yeah, out of 14 games.
Crazy.
$60-0, 4:39. Real quick, we can take a look at some South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update. We'll take a look in Class 4A, look at those scores for the first time tonight. Tuttle leads Plainview 21-13. Tuttle's my 4A pick to win it all.
Okay.
And another team that's getting a lot of hype to possibly win it, I don't know if they're there, but they are. A lot of people are talking about the Cushing Tigers.
Really?
Right now, though, they trail Bristow 26-21, but a lot of people are high on Cushing and 4A football. I mean, you're talking about Clinton in 4A football.
Yeah. I don't want
Weatherford's, Wagner's,
top to bottom,
Blanchard's.
Top to bottom, I want to offend my 5A friends, but the last few years, I thought top to bottom 4A was tougher than 5A. Just my opinion, but
Carl Albert's dominance.
No, I'm just saying top to bottom.
Yeah, there's always more than a handful of teams that can win in Class 4A football.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that.
Of course, you said Cash lost last night?
Yeah, they lost, 60-0. Guthrie kicked this one off, and it will go into, no, it will not make the end zone. It's picked up at the 1-yard line. The PC West Patriots gave up on it as the penalty was, the kick was 15 yards. It was at the 45-yard line. It was a well-designed kick to end at the 1. Return, however you draw it up, will not get to the 20-yard line. It's actually going to be marked at the 14. It'll be first down and 10.
I cannot get over how big Glover is this year.
Delonte?
Yeah. I mean, he looks good. He just grew so much. What was he, about 230?
And he's a sophomore, too.
Yeah.
Number 5, Delonte Glover, 234. Wow. First down and 10. Handoff trying to stretch it on the far side. Haven't put a toe on the turf yet. Now he cuts north. And we'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down 10. Your 4A champions last year, Wagner, 19 total, 18 total, 17 Heritage Hall. Then Wagner went on that run, 14, 15, and 16. Anadarko on 13, Clinton in 12, Wagner 11, Douglas 2010. It is a fun class to watch. 4A football is.
A lot of great football teams.
3:46 and rolling here in Guthrie. Jay's about to go 2-0 on the season. Second down and 10 play.
You got thoughts on player of the game, Old Church player of the game?
You sounded pretty confident.
Well, I mean, I've got my arguments ready.
Oh, arguments?
Well, that's how everything is with you.
Third down play upcoming.
Remember that one year I said he's a senior, he's done great, we need to give it, and you said no.
I don't remember that.
Well.
Hey, catch all the latest high school news, scores, and discussions with the High School Huddle each Wednesday night at 6 o'clock. Phil and I break it all down from 6A to Class C and everything in between. The High School Huddle here on 93.7 FM and on the Guthrie News page, Facebook, and YouTube pages. Picking Tulane to beat the Sooners tomorrow?
Well, I mean, miracles do happen. No, I'm not. I think the OU, bar an injury, has the next Heisman Trophy winner leading them. And
Deandre Jones with almost an interception there. Pass falls incomplete. Third down 10 upcoming.
How good of a job as Deandre did tonight on 13? Done
Great job. Absolutely.
Fabulous job.
Everything that Gordon has achieved tonight has been short. Nothing deep. Nothing deep. As PC West gets ready to punt the football away. A reminder, Oklahoma State Cowboys kick their season off tomorrow as they host Missouri State inside Boone Pickens Stadium right here on Hot 93.7 FM. Game Day Live begins at 2:30. Then the network takes over with Dave and John. with the pregame show at 4 o'clock. Kickoff after that. After the game, we go back to Game Day Live at Eskimo Joe's for postgame thoughts and analysis. Oklahoma State football right here all season long on Hot 93.7 FM. Deandre Jones retrieves this punt, goes at the 47, comes to the near side, 35-30, 25-20, 15, cuts it to the 10, to the 5, and into the end zone on a highlight return for Deandre Jones.
I tell you what, DeAndre's kind of done it all tonight. Just outstanding effort all the way around.
66-0. DeAndre picked it up at the 47-yard line. So we have 47-yard punt return. Great blocking downfield.
I'd hear those move. Great job. Is this? No, we scored 72 a couple years ago against somebody, didn't we?
I think that's right, yeah. Blue Jays trying to make it 67 on the scoreboard. There's a better kick there by Noah French. French 1-2 on the night. Good to see the sophomore kick that one through as Jays increase their lead 67-0. And hopefully we can get the next 2:24 off this clock here pretty quick. But 47-yard punt return by Deandre Jones. And for Deandre, is that his second? I think that's right. Yeah, he has a touchdown on special teams. He hauled in that 40-yard touchdown pass from Hayden back in the third quarter. So his second score of the night. So we have the offensive scores, we have the defensive scores, now we have the special team scores. All those scores brought to you by our good friends at John Vance Motors on our scoring summary.
And I've bought a vehicle too from John over the years.
Well, it must be true then.
It is all true.
Was it comfortable?
It was comfortable to buy a car.
Hold on. What? You bought like 20 cars from John Vance.
Well, I'm just saying a couple. I mean, it's about time.
Yeah.
John Carpenter, if you're listening, it's about time. I get bored with my vehicles.
Yeah, you do. You got a fancy taste of boring, too.
I'm not long for the world, Chris. I got to get it all in while I can. Don't mean to get a few people excited out there. But
I get this 2:24 off the scoreboard, too.
Yeah, the game was moving right along until I said, has this been a long third quarter?
Yeah, it was 2:29 when you said that.
Yeah. That was 42 minutes ago.
Jays kicked this one off left to right. Deep kick, fielded at the 20-yard line, quickly to the 25, to the near side, up to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Putnam City West will play Putnam City next week, and then the week after that will be PC North.
Yeah.
So they'll have a couple rival games in their next two games, and they'll have the Muskogees, Bixby's, Ponca Cities, Booker T. Washington, Bartlesville, Choctaw, and Sand Springs on their season schedule this year. Again, getting better each season. Right now, about to lose their 25th straight game in a row, dating back over a couple seasons. So hopefully somewhere down the road, they'll snap that this season. Offense comes rolling onto the field. Minute 52 and rolling. I think we have a run clock now. Could have used that.
Could have used that 35 minutes ago. But we'll take it.
From the 29, first down and 10. Not much there. They bring up second down.
The big thing for these kids on the field right now defensively is they cannot give up a big play because it'll be a long week.
Guthrie Bluejays are back on the road next week as they travel to Duncan. Be sure to catch all the exciting action beginning at 6:30 with the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show here on 93.7 FM. And, of course, our live stream on Guthrie News page. Bluejays Demons next week. 63 seconds left in this one. Second down and 7. Handoff.
There you
Just perhaps one more play before we get set for the Terra Insure Group post-game show. We'll hear from head coach Kelly Beebe. We'll have game highlights, scoring summary. Take a few look at see if that Midwest City Carl Albert, it was a close one. getting toward the end. We'll also take a look at that Bixby Jinx game. Jinx was down 16-0. Are they able to come back and stop Bixby's 37-game win streak? Bixby's won every state championship in 6A2 except for one.
Right.
Favorite to do it again.
Yeah.
Choctaw.
Then they'll go to 6A1 next year, right?
Start winning there.
Start winning there.
They're down 7. Patriots will
boy.
throw the ball. It's up in the air. Anybody's ball, and it's caught, and it's intercepted, should say. It's intercepted. Another interception for the Blue Jays. Coming down with it was Braden Cheney, 6 foot, 163-pound junior.
He just lost control of the ball a little bit.
How good have the camera
been? Outstanding. That was a great shot. I mean, people don't, if you've never ran a camera, you don't fully appreciate how difficult it is.
Yeah, it is.
Because I've tried to run a camera before, and it's just safe to say that I was fired fairly
You were fired,
quickly.
absolutely.
Yeah, very quickly.
It was your words that got you
fired.
Well,
okay. But
final seconds.
done a great job.
Yeah, final seconds roll off the clock. Blue Jays victorious tonight by a final score of 67-0. Jays improved to 2-0 on the season. PC West drops her season opener and fall to 0-1. So much to go over in the Terra Insure Group post-game show. All that comes up after this timeout. This is Blue Jay Football presented by F&M Bank.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Bluejay student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Blue Jays victorious tonight. Final score 67-0 over Putnam City West. Guthrie 2-0 on the year. PC West drops their season opener. They fall to 0-1. We welcome you inside the Terra Insure Group post-game show. Be sure to go by and see my good friends. 2403 South Division. That's right across from the Beacon Drive-In. TIGOK.com is the website. Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes. House, business, boats, earthquakes, anything you need insured, be sure to give them a
travel trailers,
everything at TIG. We'll talk about them throughout the rest of the night here on their post-game show. Appreciate their sponsorship once again. I think we started all this officially on our own, Phil, in 2007. So that's 14 years of post-game sponsorship. We appreciate that.
Yep.
Phil, it was Guthrie all night long. Guthrie had a first quarter lead of 20-0, had a halftime lead of 34-0, had a third quarter lead of 47-0, and then we ended with 67 points. Touchdowns offensively, running the ball, passing the ball, defensively, scoop and score, pick six, and then special teams, a punt return.
Yeah.
It was just a well night. Defense really set the stage early, getting in the backfield, disrupting stuff, and offense took advantage of it.
Of course, Jackson had a punt return early in the game, called back due to a penalty. So, I mean, just a great night overall for the Blue Jays, doing a tremendous job. And, you know, it's one of those nights where we got a couple kids nicked up a little bit, but I don't think anything serious. And so it's just a great night overall for Blue Jay Nation.
Take a time out here on the Terra Insure Group postgame show. Coming up, we'll have our North Church player of the game. We'll talk with Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe. We'll take a look at a few scores from the state of Oklahoma. All that coming up more after this on the Terra Insure Group postgame show.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more.
We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about.
F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back. Terra Insure Group post-game show. Blue Jays finishing up their post-game speech with the head coach of the Blue Jays, Coach Kelly Beebe. Here in a little bit, we'll hear from Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe. We'll also have our North Church player of the game. Last week, we got defensive with Chris Chaputis as our North Church player of the game. We'll have the winner here in just a little bit, working on Coach Kelly Beebe to get him in the, again, it's just a total team victory tonight. Defensive line really made their push at the beginning of the game, and again, there was a bunch of offensive scores, defensive scores, special teams, all that good stuff. And so again, we're working with Coach Kelby. I'm trying to find them down on the field, make sure I'm not
50-yard line is with him.
They're at the 50. Are we safe to go?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I still don't see him, but I trust you guys. Let's go downstairs with Ronnie Phillips with the successful Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe.
Hey, Coach, got a 67-0 victory tonight. How do you think the boys played tonight?
Well, I mean, we were a little sloppy. Again, we missed, I guess, 3 extra points. We put our young kid in there, Noah French. He made his second one. Our process has got to speed up on that. We were a little muddy on our interior run game. Of course, Isaiah made us look good, early before the game was really decided. But, all in all, we got him in a hole early. We kicked with the wind at our back, played some pretty good defense. I thought our secondary night rose. I don't know what they had, 4 or 5 picks. How about Landon Herzl running down that kid going to Baylor from behind when we missed the tackle? Offensively, we were efficient in the pass game. DeAndre's route on his long touchdown was incredible, and we got to play some young guys offensively. X and Kyron Axtell both got touchdowns. As a coach, you're praying DeAndre doesn't return that last punt for a touchdown, but you put him on the field, and he did. But wide out tonight, great crowd again. 105 at kickoff, heat index, and boys held up extremely well. I think we probably played 40 snaps of defense in that first half, so that was good. I left the majority of our defense on the entire game just for game shape and conditioning because, a whole different animal when we go to Duncan.
So you talked about the secondary, how impressed you were with them. What kind of preparation did you do to keep Gordon down? Like you said, the Baylor commit. He's a great player, and you guys contained him pretty well tonight.
Again, Coach Wood up front and Coach Plagans with the defensive ends and interior defense. The pressure was incredible. We got pressure in multiple different ways in our defensive packages tonight. Linebacker play with Poole. Poole has the tip. We have multiple knockdowns on the quarterback. Varnell had several sacks, the way we played him. The best friend of the secondary is the pass rush. And then, Coach Davis with those guys, he and I put together a double cover or bracket concept that we utilize Jackson, number 6. Jackson Walters is kind of an undercover, to not allow a free release to give our pressure a little bit of time to get home. And then, when they were one-on-one situations, they made plays. So credit that to, game preparation, watching film, and just having some pretty smart athletic kids.
So going into the next week against Duncan, what are the keys to the game for next week?
Same as always. We got to keep our quarterback clean. We got to get after theirs. We got to run the ball, and we got to stop the run, and we got to win the special teams and turnover battle. I mean, it's how you win football games. I mean, people want to say this and want to say that, but that's what it comes down to. So we take the same plan into every game. Of course, we got to tweak it formationally and personnel group-wise and all those type of things. But those basic principles of, being in better condition, being tougher, winning the turnover battle, winning the special teams battle, winning the penalty battle will never change.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach. Have a great week.
Appreciate it.
That's Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe. Great job there by Ronnie Phillips with that post-game interview, and glad to have Ronnie again on the broadcast this season. My brother.
Smart one.
Luckily, I got the looks. What? Come on. It's a happy TIG post-game show.
Well, I mean,
I got him muted. So
Ronnie's smarter. He's better looking. He's a better communicator.
All right, you know what? You're muted, Phil. Blue Jays win it tonight, 67-0 over Putnam City West. The Blue Jays are 2-0 on the season. We got more and more coming up here on the TIG post-game show. We will have some updates. Could Carl Everett rally and beat Midwest City? Could Jinx rally and beat Bixby? We'll have game highlights as well scoring summary as well. Don't go away. We got the North Church Player of the Game. So many candidates. Who will it be? Find out after this. This is the Terra Insure Group post-game show.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma Streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Good look at the scoreboard there for our video audience. 67 points on the board tonight. Blue Jays 8 shutout quarters to begin the season. They'll try to extend that next week in Duncan. Tonight, though, Guthrie takes down PC West. High score 67-0. Time now for the North Church Player of the Game. Again, Phil, Isaiah Hammond's 3 rushing touchdowns. You had pick 6 by Henry. You had Shaputis. You had Spade Poole. You had the offensive line. You had a lot of candidates out there, but one stood out to you tonight.
Yeah, Deandre did a fabulous job. Deandre Jones. I mean, he had the receiving touchdown. He had the punt return for a touchdown. But most impressive to me, he locked down 13. This is a kid that's a Division I commit going to Baylor University and did a fabulous job all night. It's a real leader on the field. Just did a great job. Deandre Jones, North Church Player of the Game.
Congratulations, number 2, Deandre Jones. He hauled in a 40-yard touchdown reception in the third quarter. A beautiful thrown ball by Hayden Calvert, who had all day to throw thanks to the offensive line. And then Deandre Jones on a 47-yard punt return in the fourth quarter for the final score of the night. But as Phil mentioned, it was his lockdown defense all night long on the Division I recruit and Baylor commit Corey Gordon, who's 6'3", 182 pounds, wore jersey number 13. And Gordon had a few inches on him as well, but step for step, there was your North Church Player of the Game, Deandre Jones.
Everything he did was in front of everybody, nothing long. Just did a great job. Overall, Deandre had a fabulous ball game. Won't be the last time he will be a serious contender for North Church Player of the Game.
No doubt about that. Taking another time out here on the TIG post-game show, the TIG 2403 South Division, online, tigok.com. Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, all Blue Jays from the day they were born till now. Take a time out. This is the TIG post-game show.
Hello, Blue Jay family. I'm Pastor Hetty. I want to invite you to North Church Guthrie, where you can expect fun, Bible-centered kids and student ministries, life-giving groups, engaging worship, and powerful messages. I would love to see you and your family at North Church Guthrie this Sunday at 9:30 or 11 a.m., where our vision is to love God, love people, and follow Jesus. And remember, God loves you, and go win.
Do you want to go from this to this? Are you tired of your pool looking like a swamp thing? Are you ready for the country club look right in your own backyard? If so, you have come to the right place. Russell Family Pools is one of the stop shop for all your pool needs. Openings, closing, weekly, monthly cleanings, pool equipment, maintenance. We do it all. We also offer power washing for all of your decks and concrete surroundings. Come be part of the family. Call Doug at any time, 405-323-3655.
Exxon was founded by two combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
My favorite stadium in the whole wide world, Ellsworth Stadium. Terra Insure Group postgame show here in the heart of historic downtown Guthrie. Blue Jays victorious over Putnam City West. Final score 67-0. This is the TIG, Terra Insure Group postgame show. Get all your insurance needs there. The cool thing about it, you go to tigok.com, go online, check out, and they have, I don't know how many carriers they have.
Tons
of
all
carriers.
You need.
And they'll find the right place for you. And they shop all different carriers out there and find the one that fits you. And then they can take your phone calls. So you can do all of it online. Get some thoughts, write down some notes. Give Seth, Jason, or Dennis a call Monday morning. And I promise you they'll take care of you. Let them know you heard it right here on Guthrie Radio Network. Let's take a look at some highlights, Phil, tonight. There's a lot of them tonight as Guthrie defeated Putnam City West. And, again, defense set the tone the entire night. Spade Pool here, what they sack, the ball jarred loose, and there was Nico Pena right spot at the right time for the first points. And a minute 10 into the contest.
Yeah, great job by Spade setting that up. And, of course, Nico there to clean it up for the Blue Jays.
Hayden Calvert finds a Harper open inside the 10-yard line, got knocked out to the 6-yard line, and that would lead to Hayden Calvert's rushing touchdown from a few yards out. And Guthrie had a 14-0 lead, 7:55 left to play in the quarter. As soon as Isaiah Hammonds with his first touchdown. That one was one of three rushing touchdowns for the junior running back, and he had a touchdown on 8-1 and 48.
Isaiah's got to be sitting around going, I've had 3 touchdowns week 1, 3 touchdowns week 2. What does it take to get player of the game around this place?
I know. That's well said there. There's his 1-yard touchdown run that made it a 27-0. That was 3:30 left until halftime. Guthrie get on the board one final time in the first half. Isaiah Hammonds on a 48-yard touchdown. A couple nice moves at the line of scrimmage, and then the speed took off to make it 34-0 at halftime.
Yeah, I mean, Isaiah obviously could have easily been player of the game as well. And there is our player of the game, though.
Deandre Jones, 40-yard touchdown reception for Hayden Calvert. And then here's a deep ball threat. Deandre Jones, again, our North Church player of the game with the interception in the end zone. He wanted to return that, but high school rule says you cannot return it. Here's another interception. Spade pulled back at that one up for Zach Henry, who got the interception, returned it for 32 yards, a pick six. Guthrie led 47-0 with 2 minutes and 7 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to the running game, and Xavier Williams with his first varsity touchdown. And then Guthrie's it was not Nate Benfer. I forget the young man's name. I'll try to get that here in a second.
34.
Well, it's not the name on the roster.
Oh, okay.
Axtell, the freshman.
Oh, okay.
He's going to be a good one. Karen Axtell, the freshman, with his first varsity touchdown. That made it 60-0, and then the final score, Deandre Jones, again, our North Church player of the game, with a 47-yard punt return down the Guthrie sideline. Boop, and the nice move there at the 13-yard line, and Guthrie wins it by a final score of 67-0. Take our final timeout here on the TIG postgame show. When we come back, final thoughts from the stadium. Blue Jays win it This is the Terra Insure Group postgame show.
Hayes Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Guthrie Bluejays from the first game all the way to the championship game. With years of experience in funeral service, the Hayes family brings compassion and professional service during difficult times. Owners Chuck, Lynette, and Hope take pride in providing families and their loved ones quality care. The Hayes family supports Guthrie student athletes on the playing field and in the classroom. Hayes Funeral Home is located on the corner of Noble and Wentz. Visit online at hayesfh.com.
Final thoughts from the stadium are ahead on the Terra Insure Group postgame show.
When garage door problems occur, don't call a kind of service company or maybe a repair guy. Call Paul Creed at A-Team Overhead Door. Paul owns and operates his company and has over 15 years of experience in residential and commercial overhead door service. Paul provides all garage door services from repairs to installations. With free estimates, Paul will work with you to decide the best possible solution for your garage door or opener problems. Call A-Team Overhead Door today. 405-642-7065.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Bluejay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world.
Welcome back for the final time here tonight inside Gelswood Stadium with a sweet home opener for the Royal Blue and White. Guthrie takes down Putnam City West. Final score 67-0. Real quickly, let's take a look at the South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update. Jinx, hosting Bixby, goes down as Bixby extends their win streak now to 38 games. They take down the Jinx Trojans, 6A2 versus 6A1. 6A2 wins it, Bixby, 23-7. And then in class, 6A2 Midwest City taking on 5A Carl Albert, the 5-time state champion Carl Albert Titans. Midwest City Bombers win it tonight. They take down Carl Albert. Final score 14-9. And there's so many more scores to get through, but really running low on time here tonight. But those are two of the bigger scores here tonight. Real quickly, some numbers in this one. Isaiah Hammonds had 135 yards rushing at halftime. They go with those three rushing scores. And Guthrie, what's this, Phil? Tell me.
That's total for Isaiah.
Isaiah, 18 carries, 168 yards, 3 touchdowns for Isaiah Hammonds. Again, 6 touchdowns in 2 weeks, and he can't get the North Church player of the game. That's how good these Blue Jays have been playing in the first 8 quarters of the season. A reminder, Guthrie Blue Jays will be on the road next week as they take on the Duncan Demons. 1 week from tonight, pregame show with Interbank begins at 6:30. Kickoff at 7 o'clock as the Jays are on the road for the third and final non-district game of the year. After that game, they will have a bye week, and then they get into district play with the Piedmont Wildcats. That will be on the road coming up here in a few weeks. So the season just getting started here. Let's take a real quick at the schedule here. Of course, Guthrie now 2-0, win over Shawnee, Putnam City West. There's that Duncan Piedmont game. Of course, Carl Albert, October 1st. So there's a few games there coming up, and we'll bring Phil in here real quick with some final numbers here on the night for the Blue Jays.
Well, I want to thank our good friend Rob Hudson. He gave us 389 total yards for the Blue Jays tonight.
Okay.
And so just a really great all-around performance. Great in the air, great on the ground, great special teams. Defense, again, shined. I mean, we're outstanding tonight and several takeaways. So good night if you're a Blue Jay.
Absolutely. It's time to exit stage left, and I got to tell you, I got to brag on our teams tonight, Phil. This was one of the best productions we've been able to put together. This group has done really well. The camera operators with Kel Evans and Mason, they were spot on tonight. So a big thank you to them. Yeah. Braden Russell on our scoreboard graphic. Every time I look down, the clock and their our scoreboard clock and the game clock matched up every single time. So big thank you to Braden, of course. Aaron Ryburn, making sure everybody's doing their job here tonight. Yeah. Big thank you to Aaron. Of course, big thank you to Cheyenne back in our Stillwater studio.
Cheyenne did a great job. Look forward to working with her for a long time to come. And did you think your brother, the better looking one, smarter one?
Are we going to go?
You already muted me once.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, a big thank you to Ronnie. It's going to be a big help down there on the sideline this year, and appreciate Coach Kelly Beebe joining us tonight and throughout the week, helping us out as well. And we thank you, all the great Blue Jay fans out there. There was another option to watch Guthrie, but you stay loyal with us, and we appreciate every single one of you doing that. And we'll be on the road in Duncan. We'll be on the road in Guyman. We'll follow them all season long. So
is the Guyman game a Thursday game this year?
It is a Thursday game.
So we're leaving Tuesday. Okay,
so we're leaving Tuesday. But then we're doing volleyball championships that Friday too. So
did I say yes to that?
We might have to travel from Guyman to Tulsa to Catoosa.
Tulsa? You didn't say that.
Did I not say that?
No, you said Oklahoma City.
Oh, maybe it is Oklahoma City. I can't remember. I'll have to look at the
Somebody's going to be chasing you at night if that isn't
true.
All
I know you said yes. So.
Oh, boy.
All right. That'll do it. Final score for the final time here tonight. The Guthrie Bluejays win their second game in a row. Final score, 67-0 over the Putnam City West Patriots. Our next broadcast 1 week from tonight when Guthrie travels to Duncan for a 7 o'clock contest right here on 93.7 FM and streaming worldwide on GuthrieNewsPage.com. For Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, I'm Chris Evans. We'll talk to you next Friday night in Duncan. Until then, go Blue Jays.
Guthrie Football 2021 is brought to you by Interbank, strengthening our communities through community banking. Golden Chick, the original and still the best. South Point Baptist Church, welcome home. Exxon, we build better business owners. Terror Insure Group, insuring your world. John Vance Auto Group, where it's comfortable to buy a car. North Church Guthrie, you matter. Mercy Hospital, Logan County, your life is our life's work. And F&M Bank, a neighbor you can count on. Guthrie Bluejay Football is also brought to you by Guthrie Tag Agency, A-Team Overhead Door, Hayes Funeral Home, Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33, Bank First, Hayes Tree Services, Russell Family Power Washing, and Merritt Roberts Farm Bureau, Oklahoma. You've been listening to Guthrie Bluejay Football on the Guthrie Radio Network, home of the 4-time state champions. Until next time, go Blue Jays.